Like, because he's not going to immediately get his name back.
Okay, we're live. All right, holy shit.
Guys, I wonder.
Wow.
Oh.
What a mess this
Wow.
this Streamlabs thing is right now. But here we are. Welcome everybody to another episode of A Talk Opportunity with our makeshift layout for now because somehow wait, why did I make a new layout? Oh, because Roll20 decided to not freaking work with us today or the day before, so I figured that we're gonna be moving to Discord from now on. Anyways, we are ready to start, and I give our DM Andrew the stage.
Oh, hey. All right. All right. We're back in it, folks. Let me.
I think it looks good, Jose. You did a good job.
I mean, for taking 10 minutes to do
Yeah.
it.
Talk together.
Let me see. I want to see it.
Nobody gets names, though.
I know.
That's
well,
okay.
Our
Our dedicated viewers know who we are.
Yeah.
the two
Everybody
viewers-
has been watching since the beginning.
All
Yeah.
0 of them that are currently watching.
If you don't know who we
Yeah.
are, then we don't want you here to begin with. That's
Right.
that's
Wow.
How dare you?
why.
What do you want, buddy?
Do
What you
your
want?
research.
Yeah,
And then comply.
He broke my plant. He broke my plant.
You don't start on the 3rd episode and ask who the characters are. Then no.
You can't watch the stream unless you've watched every single stream.
Right,
Yeah,
before
right.
this
So
one.
so go
Yeah,
back
just start
to
from
Yeah.
the beginning.
Yeah,
go
that's
back
how it
to
works.
Curse of Strahd.
Right. Yeah.
Go, different characters entirely. Go back to it.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and then come back when you're ready.
All right. When we last left our heroes, they were still investigating the murders of 10 towns. You guys have investigated the actual murder scene itself, much to Octavio's dismay. And you've concluded that whoever did this was either very skilled or a professional or some kind. This was no random mugging gone bad. You meet up with the lead investigator that's handling this case, a half-orc guard named Ugarth, and he explains that they believe the killer's hideout was an abandoned tower on the near the southern end of town. You get there and you find, curiously enough, that there's absolutely no sign of life in any way, shape, or form, despite the hostile, or I would say near hostile temperatures. No form of fire or shelter or even food. However, you did find the carving of a 6-pronged snowflake in the wall that Octavio found and then decided to not tell anybody. Until he felt like it became relevant. You also found out that 10 Towns does not take kindly to spellcasters due to a pretty spotty history with an organization called the Arcane Brotherhood in the nearby city of Luskin, or nearby, quote unquote. It's the closest city. You've gone to Mittens on Hand's Criminal Connection, which I did review the tapes, and his name was B. Pearson. I remember that part.
Was it B. Pearson or Person?
Person, B. Person.
Okay.
Yeah, I just mispronounced that. So it was B. Person, and he explained in his own way that the trail that you guys seem to be following is that of Torga Icewind, a smuggler with the front of a traveling bazaar. And this is, I wouldn't say bad news, but it certainly kind of throws a monkey wrench into the gears. After that, you guys also talked to the stable master, and you found out that Torga has been here recently, so you made that discovery. And then after that, we concluded with y'all visiting the House of the Morning Lord to talk to the head priestess there, a retired adventurer named Mushan, who says they use the Speak with Dead on the person, and even though the soul has passed on, they were able to relay that they were stabbed with a weapon made of ice, and the killer had bright blue eyes. Also, you guys saw a figure that looked like a teddy bear walking around somewhere in the church itself. But the church being a converted house, it went into presumably what looked like a kitchen. And that is where we are going to pick back up. So y'all are now back in the church, or still in the church rather. It's windy. It's always windy. It's never stopped being windy. And it's dark and it's cold. And Michonne just passes information on to you guys. What do you do?
Oh, I saw a dog.
Sorry, she jumps in my lap randomly. Is there anything else he needs to tell us? Like,
Well, that was all. Michonne explains that was all she was able to get because the anyone that's familiar with the Speak with Dead spell knows that it works on a sort of limited question ability, and so they were just able to deduce with the amount of questions that they can ask what exactly was the weapon made out of. Or not what exactly, but it's like a rough estimate of what the weapon was made out of, and anything pertinent about the killer that they were able to find. Other than that, unfortunately, they the victim Dane was unable to give any other information, but aside from that.
Is this something that we would have to ask the sheriff? I don't know if Michonne would know, because we know that there was a limited number of people who knew that his name had been drawn in the lottery at all, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Who do we have to talk to? Like, we go back to the to Sheriff Sheriff Southwell if we wanted to ask specifically who knew, or if there was another way to know, like who else could have known.
Who else could have known is that there is a small council, kind of like a small council, that is picked by the speaker to handle such affairs. It's kind of a weird way to cleanse their hands of the actual wrongdoing. Because technically I didn't pick the name, so I didn't sentence that person.
the council picked it.
Yeah.
Or it was drawn randomly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
Maybe
Do you think he'll know their names, like the council members themselves, or maybe the lead speaker? We can find him and see if he can tell us. He's probably a part of it, but
the council is always chosen at random for every picking. But the thing about it is that when it's with the matter of human sacrifices, it's chosen at random. But with 10 towns, it's such a small 10 towns. Even Bryn Shander is such a small place that where rumors spread through this place like wildfire. So it was kind of known even before.
Okay, so it could have been anybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was sort of known even before it was announced that he was picked, and hence the money transaction could have started that way, or the bribing or whatever exchanged hands to get his name out of the frying pan, so to speak, happen. So it's not unfortunately 10 Towns is not as insulated when it comes to information as it would probably like to be. It is insulated for the cold though, but not information. So
Isn't Ice Dagger weird? Like, is that something that wouldn't normally be a thing. Like, there's no group of people that would have that kind of weapon that we would know of.
Thought it was. I'm thinking there's icicles on every building.
I just didn't know if that was like a common thing people did.
Yeah.
Stabbing someone with ice?
Yeah, does that like happen? Or is there a group of people that specialize in that kind of thing, or that we would know of anyway?
How
often stabbings happen in 10 towns?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Mashan pulls the whole like, it's never happened here before. Like, you know,
right?
Yeah, we've heard about it happening somewhere.
Yeah.
But
yeah, we don't lock our doors here. Like, blah blah blah. You know, the whole.
We never
Not
thought something like this could
here,
happen
never.
here.
Yeah,
This is a nice, quiet little village.
but Mashan, because she is a retired adventurer, she thinks and she's like wielding a weapon out of something elemental like that. Like, it wasn't. We examined the corpse and it wasn't like an icicle. It wasn't circular like an icicle. It looked like a blade.
Not a naturally occurring thing.
No, it was surgical precision. It was boom. The killer knew exactly where to strike, and it was a single stab. Nothing. It was done with the intent and the knowledge to kill. But wielding a weapon out of ice. I mean, obviously that has to be some form of magic. Whatever it is, that's on. Unfortunately, that's outside my wheelhouse. I wouldn't know exactly what kind of magic can transform a weapon in such a way.
Yeah, that's crazy. I was imagining when you said ice dagger, I was like, okay, like an icicle or something. There's plenty of those around.
Like an
but
actual dagger
ice
made of
weaponry.
ice.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah. So not a run of the mill assailant, which we already kind of knew because of potentially undead.
No, and there was no defensive wounds on Dane's body. That it was
Swift.
literally just boom. That was it.
See what I did there?
It was swift, decisive action.
Yeah.
It sounds like we are not going to learn much more asking around here. If there were no witnesses, we've examined the scene of the crime.
The wind outside picks up, and Octavia or whoever, I don't know if whoever's not paying attention to this conversation. Ugarth walks through the door, and it's just like, well, he walks through the door, but it's that, like, I have been walking through snow, so it's just like, and the blast of Arctic air follows behind him, and you can see the flurry of snow like around whirling his feet and stuff. And he closes the door with both hands, putting his weight against it. And he walks in and he kind of brushes the snow. Oh, I got paint on me. How the fuck? Anyway, sorry. And he brushes the snow off of himself. And he looks up and he realizes, like, oh, okay, well, this is a happy little coincidence. I was actually here to speak with her. And he points around you guys towards Mashan.
Oh.
Yeah.
Beery has a puzzle.
We asked him. Oh, sorry, you were
Making bad jokes. Go on.
Oh,
Okay.
I was saying we asked him. We gave him that thing, that like imprint of that snowflake symbol, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to remember that we had asked. Like,
Oh, sorry. And it's funny you should mention that, because that he produces that symbol out from his pocket and unrolls it onto the.
Oh, he's here to ask her.
He turns around and he's like, I wasn't able to find anything in the council hall regarding this. There was nothing. I unfortunately came up dry on it. So I'm gonna, I just wanted to know, maybe, Michonne has, she was an adventurer. Maybe she had seen some things, and as far as we know, it's no gang signs or something like that. So we're thinking it might be religious iconography. He kind of looks at Michonne when he says that, like maybe, and Michonne looks at it and she's like, well, we're God-fearing people here. I don't immediately recognize what this is, but I do know, based on the layout and whatnot, this has to be some sort of pagan symbol for something. But what I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if there is something, some sort of religious aspect behind this. And then she actually kind of like does like that, like kind of wash her hands of the icon. And I'm gonna wash my hands. Okay. This stream brought to you by Bath and Body Works Watermelon Lemonade Antibacterial Hand Gel.
Jesus, it's a lot.
That's a long title.
Well, it's just like a lot going on.
No, it doesn't look like that.
It looks exactly like that.
It doesn't look like that.
It's gonna lead to nothing. But this.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it sounds
So-
like
What time is it, by the way?
Around this time, I would say it's probably around. I would say it's probably close to around like 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay. We just ate 2.
You can't
right?
really,
It's legitimately bad to tell you what time it was.
you can't really tell though because it's pitch black outside. But
I'm ready
People
for
like-
my siesta.
oh my gosh.
It's
Well,
too.
I think
you have
right?
time to sleep while you're dead.
But that's too long of a that's too long of a sleep for me.
You have too much to do.
a quick 16-hour nap.
So what do we have to do? We have to find whatever the hell this came from. I
We
wish
need to get ready to leave.
I wish I
we
never
have
would
travel.
have found anything. Okay, fine.
It sounds like that's our only lead. We have to travel, right?
We have to leave
Yeah, I was
Grand
about to
Shander.
say,
Wait, like outside the
I think
town?
it's time to.
It's
It's time to go to Targos.
I thought we were going to Dugan's Hole.
Dugan's Hole to find Targa.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
You-
That's where we're going.
We're
going-
going to the man.
We're going to
going-
Target.
Yeah.
It's
I have a
Target.
question on that.
I'm not the navigator. Get out of here.
It's that way.
So Torga,
Hey,
Torga,
not the map.
according to your contact Mittens, Dugan's Hole is where we're supposed to be going.
Yes. So Torga is at Dugan's Hole right now. Do you guys think we should go directly there, or try to go and cut her off at her next stop and go to Goodmead? Because that seems to be the next one on her trip. So in case we don't make it to Dugan's Hole in time.
I mean, was that predictive, or was that just what path she had taken, right?
That's what path she like always takes. That's her circuit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, how long does it take to get to Dugan's Hole from here?
That's. Wouldn't you like to know?
We would.
Could I
Right.
ask? I want to ask Ugarth if he knows. Like, Ugarth, do you know? We need.
I mean,
we need to
Swift would
travel,
be
I
familiar.
mean, we should all
Yeah.
know.
right.
Yeah. You asked Ugar.
Besides
He's like,
that copy.
Yeah.
Fuck
It's
I
never
know.
the
Well,
It's
here's-
all
here's-
over
You-
town.
well,
Here's a question: which is
well, here's the
closer,
thing.
Goodmead or Dugan's Hole?
okay. Swift, roll me a nature check with advantage
Okay.
because you guys would have known how to get around 10 towns at the best of times, but because of the
This is not.
because of the perpetual
Nature.
blizzards and stuff.
Ooh.
That's 20.
Okay, so it's much quicker to get to Goodmead from here than it is to Dugan's Hole. However, if you do want to get to Goodmead The fastest way to get to Goodmead would be to go as the crow flies, which means you would have to leave the path and go through a copse of trees that are between Bryn Shander and Goodmead that acts as a buffer. So there is a likelihood of getting lost, but
And
if
also
you-
being attacked.
well, potentially being attacked as well. However, even if you were to stay on the path, it's still quicker to go to Goodmead than it would be to Dugan's Hall. So either way, Goodmead, if going to Goodmead would be quicker than going to Dugan's Hole, no matter which way you cut it. But the fastest way would be going off the path and going through those trees.
Okay.
I mean, Mittens loves the forest. There's so many places to hide.
And other things died.
It's not like a sort of like on the way type thing, right? Like, is it like
What do you mean,
is Goodmead like somewhere in between Bryn Shander and Dugan's Hole? Like, okay, so we could like go there and then if we needed to go to Dugan's Hole.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. To go if your destination is Goodmead, going to Dugan's Hole, you'd be going out of your way. If that makes any sense, because Dugan's Hole is the end of the trail that connects Goodmead and Bryn Shander to the rest of the towns. So it'd just be like if you really want to go to Dugan's Hole, you can, but it's like I said, at this point it'd be going out of the way if you intend on going to Goodmead. Goodmead is to southeast of Bryn Shander, whereas Dugan's Hole is directly south. But then the other towns are everywhere except west. The only western town is Targos. So
Okay.
Can I buy a map in town?
Is there a map that we could buy and then see? It's like a thing.
no.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, do you think these people
There has
leave
to
this
be.
city?
That's true.
We're crazy that we're even considering leaving.
I mean, it's considered dangerous to leave 10 towns normally, but like going out here is like, okay, like, well, we'll never
Alright.
see them again. As they're leaving.
Goodbye.
So I lay that out. I lay that out and say, well, if we want to try and cut off Torga, you could go straight to Goodmead. It's not exactly on the way, but it is in between here and there. So we could stop off and potentially run into her if we continue going. We have two options, though. We can take the path, the road most traveled, or we can cut through a copse of trees between here and there. Likely to get lost, likely to be attacked. But it is faster if things go well.
I say the path. I don't like the word corpse or trees.
I
How
did
much time would we
Copse.
save?
Copse.
Oh, I heard corpse. I was like, what the fuck is that?
There are
No.
probably
Corpse
several
trees.
corpses in the forest. Yes, I
No,
would imagine.
no, a cops. A
Guaranteed.
cops of
Right.
trees.
Oh no, we should steer clear of the cops.
Well,
No, not those cops.
No cops.
If there are
Uh-huh.
Yetis in these trees, beer is
Hey.
ready.
new follower. Thank you for following us, Neurolancer. That's a cool name.
Not the,
Eh.
not the
So
He's
it
all
is up to all of you. I'm fine either way.
I
It's
vote,
going to be difficult travel no matter what.
I
So.
vote the pass, the road.
Have we exhausted all
how-
our leads
how-
in the town?
How is a carriage gonna get through the woods?
It's no.
I think we have. We're not taking a carriage. You're going on foot.
What?
You have almost exhausted all your leads. If you want to, you can report back to Flynn what you found,
Phlegm?
because she
Maybe
also
we should. Just
because,
so we-
because-
Yeah, we
Be-
probably should.
yeah.
In
because
her
she's-
perspective, we just leave.
Wait, what do you
Like,
mean we
oh,
don't?
bye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
give her an update.
yes.
All right,
Not
well,
even
take
drop
care.
her a line.
We are discussing.
At least give her a
next
heads up
moves.
where we're going.
Yeah.
What do you mean
We
a
have a
carriage is
lead
not
I think
going?
best
outside
option-
of Bryn Shander.
We should follow up with Helen and give her a heads up on what our track is going to be. So if we are missing for X amount of time, maybe somebody can send some
Maybe
stuff. No one's gonna come
Supplies.
for us, but
No one will, but worth a shot.
No,
Well,
I was like, help? No.
No.
Maybe your
shit.
new characters will find.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same characters with different names.
With mustaches.
Yeah.
We get the whole rundown, and then the final part is, oh yeah, there was another group of adventurers. They got lost somewhere over here, so go
This
loot
is-
their corpses.
This is Mitten's older brother, Socks.
Socks on hands. Socks on feet. Yeah.
No. If it was the older brother, it'd be hat on
Ah.
head.
Ooh, they
Yeah.
started with hats.
Top
Hats
bottom.
on heads.
Balaclava. This is my older brother, Balaclava.
There you go. Yes.
Balaclava on babushka. It's too much. That's too much.
It doesn't roll off the tongue. Oh yes, no, we should check in with Lynn before we leave. It sounds like these extra rations here do not want to take the risk of going to the copse of trees. How do we feel?
Can we
Yeah,
get?
it might be smart.
Did I hear you guys right?
Scouts.
We don't have a carriage that's gonna take us.
We're
Have
not.
you
No.
seen a carriage around here?
Have you seen one?
I
First of
just
all,
assumed
yes.
you guys all had one.
Octavia, you can buy the
You don't have
dogs
snow
and the
boots?
sleds.
Why would we need a
This-
carriage to
this-
carry our extra rations? Tell me this.
Yeah, they can walk.
This walking rations came to the snow without snow boots. I'm very confused. What? It's trying to die.
Okay, fine. I'll tag along, I guess.
Oh my
God.
god.
I hate
This
when my
is-
rations get frostbite.
This is important, you know. If you can prove yourself, maybe we will give you a promotion from rations to something else.
It's freezer burn. Freezer burn.
Rations to first course.
Rations to pack mule, perhaps.
Wait, what?
Ooh.
I'm not that
The
strong,
the
guys.
lowest strength is the pack mule.
Listen, we know. You see, you only eat the pack mule when it no longer has a purpose. So that's what I'm saying.
At least then it has a purpose.
Yes.
Okay.
But then, like the meat's all chewy and gamey and.
Yeah,
I
you.
thought we were going for
First
I'm
weapons.
just saying
Survival.
that
You
we're
want me to-
unlikely to eat him at that point. That is
If
what
you-
I'm
You
saying.
want me to why
if you
you
want-
give me all the
Yeah.
sake and make me fat and roll me on grass?
Yeah, exactly. He needs to be in a low stress
Do you have-
environment.
Do you think we have grass? Have you seen trees?
Grass-fed tiefling.
All right, let's talk to.
My people don't even have a word for grass.
At the very least,
What?
snowberries. You'll have
People-
snowberries, maybe.
People from Icewind, they'll go outside. They're like, "What's that on the ground?"
Why is the ground not white and freezing?
Your ground is moldy. Ugh.
The ground lacerates my feet.
Oh yeah, that's the sawgrass. Don't walk there. We
Don't
have
do
that.
that.
We have so many types of grass.
What's a grass?
What's a grass?
We need
Can
one
you
grass.
smoke it?
Yeah.
Well.
Same kind.
Nobody's
Depending on the
stopping you.
type.
I was going to say, that's Mitten's territory, though.
Yeah, we gotten out of spice smuggling and actual drugs.
Spice.
Hitting the hard stuff.
Tis.
Yeah.
Spice, not actually. But yeah, I guess we stopped by Flynn. Is Flynn
Herbs
still at
and
the
spices.
the North Look? Is that what it was called?
She
Both
said
looking.
she said she would meet back with you guys there. So if you want to go there and just kind of like
Kick around for a
Yeah.
bit.
chill for a bit and I don't know, maybe pick up on some rumors, and then maybe like wait for Flynn.
Maybe
That would-
maybe stick our hands into Almighty again.
yeah.
See if the
Yeah.
see if the prize has been
when,
replaced.
when Octavio realizes we're going back to the tavern, he gets really excited. Yes, finally, I'm back.
Can test our
the
luck.
bed.
The bed. That's all he cares about.
Back to the bed.
I would
You
not
do-
get too comfortable. We might be leaving at any time.
You do realize that
I
once
just-
you leave the bed, you have to pay for the bed again, right?
I just haven't. Wait, what?
That's how the bed works here.
No!
It's not your bed.
Once you leave the bed, you have to pay for the bed.
I left
Somebody
my
else
You
cucumbers
might
have
in
to
my
be
learn
room.
how to
Bed.
sleep standing up.
No,
You will not survive the winter if you don't learn how to sleep standing up.
no, I don't
You
want
just
to.
Or at least, sitting down, curled up.
You must learn to sleep with your eyes open. Always. or else the bears will eat you.
The bears
Just
now.
not
I
call
just
her
want to
the-
scare Octavia before we
I
go
would
to the witch.
listen.
I just want it to be more and more there.
Octavius just this
I
morning
would
was like,
listen
wait,
to her.
how many
They
bears
don't
are
call
there?
her the bear
Wait,
breaker
wait,
for nothing.
Are you intentionally giving Octavio bad information? Roll a deception check.
What's the DC for you? How likely are you to actually believe?
Oh,
that?
that's a natural one.
Oh wow!
Wow,
no.
double ones.
Two natural ones.
It's because you barely
Oh,
tried.
Yeah, Octavio,
Yeah.
Octavio,
Barely
Oct-
tried.
Octavio believed it for like 1 second. He was like,
Wait a second.
Almost got me.
I was going to say you should listen to her. She's not called the bear breaker for no reason.
Bear breaker. All right, so where's
Bear
this?
faker. No.
Ooh. You're not
So
telling
the-
us something, Beery? Did something else happen that day?
Yeah, wait a minute.
What? No.
Hold up.
I broke that bear.
Questioning.
Get out of here.
Okay. So this conversation you guys are currently talking about, where you're trying to scare the crap out of
Octavio.
Octavio and whatnot. This is happening as you guys are making your way towards the North Look. At this point, though, as you are walking down, hold on, I got the wrong thing.
Buddy.
As you guys are walking down the street, you notice that you're getting looks. Some of them are like puzzlement. Some of them are kind of like oh hey stay away from the spellcaster and stuff like that, and they're like doing that kind of thing. But some of them are you kind of hear some of them talking like, oh hey, they're gonna catch the guy that killed Dane and whatnot and blah blah blah. And even though some are like, fuck it, he got what was coming to him. That's what he gets for trying to pay his way out of the lottery. There's still some people like, dude, really? Dude, he fucking
It's too soon.
the guy
he
had
do
family.
I might have
Huh?
missed that. Did he try to do that? He paid his
Yeah,
way
he
out?
did. He did.
Oh,
His-
okay.
His name got pulled, and he paid
Yeah.
his way out of it, and then he ended up dead anyway. So
Got it.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what happens.
So these things and more are going on as you're making your way back to the North Look, and you finally do make your way back to the North Look, and it's the atmosphere. You could tell that there a weight has kind of been lifted off the shoulders of the people now that they know that there is an actual full-blown investigation being held underway, and the tavern the tavern itself is a little bit more lively. There are more drinks being passed around and whatnot. And overall the atmosphere, well, I wouldn't go so far as to say celebrating. It is a bit more jovial than it was before. It's not as grim as it was previously. As when you guys do enter the North Look, and the smell of whale oil washes over you along with the warmth. Because you guys are all pretty distinctive looking. No offense or anything. But the bartender waves over at Beery.
I was about to say.
No, not like that. No.
Well,
hey,
I literally said the other day I had snuck out of her room,
Oh,
and you let it slide, so it's canon now.
well, I didn't hear it. So, anyways, but that's fine. Whatever, cool.
It's on the stream. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah,
Woo!
yeah. You do you.
Octavio sees that connection and he's like, oh, wow. Because he likes,
And,
he likes gossip.
And the bartender's like, what's it? Kind of gives you a look that's like, you didn't say that you had a, you had a sweetheart somewhere, something like that. And yeah,
Oh,
you give her that look. You're like, what are you talking about? And
Oh no!
I asked for
and she
tea.
while this is going on. And yeah, can I get a hot Earl Grey, please? 2 lumps.
We can spend some time now.
Because this bitch is in some hot water. Sorry.
Anyways, but she pulls out underneath the bar a letter that has in like a sort of delicate scrawl. It just says the name Barry on it, but on the back it has a pink stamp with
Oh God.
with a symbol that you don't really recognize, but you reckon. I mean, you don't recognize exactly what it means, but you know it's like exotic. So
I'm gonna pick up Octavio and put him in front of me like a shield. Hold on.
Yeah,
And
he's
then
like,
scan the room to see if I see
what's happening?
anybody that doesn't look like they should be here. I'm like literally trying to hide behind him, like he is my little
nobody
tiefling
here,
shield.
nobody here looks like they should be here. Have you seen your character? You're holding the one person that looks like they shouldn't be here.
And they're so much smaller than you. They're
I know,
not hiding
it's
anything.
a huge person behind me. What's happening?
I'm imagining him using your backpack like an arm strap.
Whoa. Whoa.
I'm gonna just like slowly creep up to the bar and then like I'll drop Octavio somewhere along the way, just kind of like chuck him off, and just go like, because I was definitely gonna go talk to her in the first place to try to get some information, but now I have to go smooth some things over, and explain like, no, sweetheart, stalker, underline, stalker, soured, and then try to ask her if she's heard any gossip, if that happens to smooth things over.
Yikes.
Yikes.
Well,
It's getting messy in here.
Uh-oh.
so you're not gonna read the letter, huh?
I will.
Peter,
in a
what have you
second.
got
Oh,
there?
fine, okay.
I see you have a letter
Open it. The
with my
calligraphy.
passive perception
Fine.
of 17.
Fine.
The calligraphy is lovely.
Yeah,
Fine, I'll open it.
Like Swift's looking this way and he sees the letter. Like, what's that? It's just like an eyeball wraps around his head.
I'll open the letter, but I'm gonna do it the most delicate way possible, just in case. I'll be like, she's poisoned letters before. Let
Oh,
me
man.
just.
Oh man.
Okay. And I'll like use my dagger to try to open it.
And then boom,
What does it
anthrax.
say?
Boom.
Yeah.
Scotty and then the whole band comes out.
Oh
Alright.
God.
All right. So are you going to read the letter out loud, or are you just gonna read it to yourself?
No.
Okay, you're not gonna read
I'm
it out
definitely
loud.
gonna scan it first.
Okay.
let me give it a
Give
quick,
us the tea.
quick peruse first. Yeah.
Alright. Okay, hold on. I got music for this. Okay.
Oh really?
Of course I do. You kidding me? I got music for everything. All right. So the one thing you notice is that you open the letter, and you are hit with this smell of jasmine, patchouli, and myrrh.
Poison
you-
spray.
No, you recognize it as perfume, not poison spray.
Close.
thing.
Yeah. It brings you back to a better time from under warmer skies, and the handwriting is delicate, wistful, and exotic. Anything after that, we're gonna have to whisper it. So,
You gotta jump into the
Shit.
whisper channel.
Okay. Whisper.
whisper.
Oh, that's for.
All right. Hi
Why do
guys.
you have a channel called Whisper?
Secrets.
Okay, so we can't hear you. You're muted.
Not even the audience gets to hear what's
Yeah,
being
I know. It's a
said.
real
Yeah.
secret. Okay, so I'm gonna take over for DMing right now. So you find
Okay.
yourself at this tiny little town that has a huge wall and a lot of people in it. It's mostly tieflings, and they're all very, very rich. What do you do?
Octavio, what are you talking about?
I
How
walk
did
through
we
the
get-
crowd.
how did we
and
get
Yeah,
here?
invite everyone.
Octavio pulls like a game, like paper, and gives everyone.
What is this? What is this?
Oh, we play.
What is this game that you have pulled out? Tieflings in Tragedy. What is this?
We play this in Waterdeep. It's a role playing game.
This is Dungeon of the Mad Mage. What the?
All right. I'm going to. Well, Andrew's going to read this letter out loud, and at the end, Beery is going to actually vomit. Okay.
Oh.
Okay,
Just
so
quick.
all right,
Astounding.
all right. So I'm just gonna pretty much repeat the same thing.
Yeah.
Do it again.
So the all right, everyone to the Whisper channel. I'm kidding.
Yeah, screw you, audience.
It's the only way it works.
Yeah.
Put a hang in there sign, Jose. We'll be back.
Just like
I'm imagining though when I read this, I just kind of like I was like looking at Robbie and just kind of like
okay.
okay.
Anyways,
We're
so
good. Just making
the
sure there wasn't anything, too crazy.
Nothing
the letter-
saucy.
the letter starts simple enough, but slowly devolves into the heartfelt yearning of your return. There's the certain phrase that says, "The night that we spent under water Delvian stars." That's one of them. However, it ends with a
Yada,
troubling
yada.
message. Yeah. It ends with a troubling message, and it says, "You must be careful, for I have heard terrible things throughout the palace, and the worst of the whispers is that the Pasha has sent dangerous men after you with a bounty on your head. I hope this letter finds you well, but that you do not find them. Be safe, yours until the mountains crumble into dust. Selima."
Ooh.
Gross.
Literally vomits.
Oh, Beer, you have another
What was it?
sweetheart.
Yeah.
What was the name?
Selima.
Ooh, who's in Selima? It sounds like a romantic encounter.
Selima.
Tell me,
You can
Beery.
have her.
Tell me.
So you have a bounty on your head? What did you do
What, bounty?
when you were not here?
He only focused on the night that they spent together.
Well, what do I normally do?
No, I understand. One of these days.
Robbie
No,
says
I-
something. Robbie says something. If it was anything like last night, I don't. You know.
Oh, shut up, Robbie.
Man.
So no, Robbie, tell me more. Tell me. Like,
Tell
let's
you
chat.
more.
Tell me the gossip.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. And so you learn. Hold on a second. What do you learn?
Roll that D100.
What do I learn?
Roll for gossip.
Roll for gossip.
Gossip check.
Now,
Uh,
knowing now that Beery has a bounty on her head, Swift is just like constantly watching the rest of the tavern, just like,
Oh, I am as well. Like I still am debating whether or not
Anybody
she's
reaching
tiefling
for
as armor
weapons?
or
It better be a big bounty for someone to come all the way out here.
don't even
You-
think that shield would give you +2 to your AC, probably +1 at most.
You learn.
Those sudden
Yeah, you're right.
moves.
You learned that in the town of Tourmaline, Speaker Matthew, how the fuck you pronounce that? Matthew has closed one of the town's lucrative gem mines. Apparently, a gang of kobolds crept within the mines and endangered some miners. Anyone who clears out the mine can be expected to be well compensated.
is that
Kill
it?
some kobolds. Kill some kobolds. Get paid for it. Well, let's see.
I mean,
Wow.
I do have to test out these new daggers.
Yeah.
I mean, it is the bartender. I just am assuming like there's a lot of whispers going on there.
Oh, that.
Do we have time for this though? Aren't we
Clear-
on like a?
Clear kobolds from mine. What's the name of the mine?
Tourmaline's mine.
Is that spelled like the precious stone?
No, not Tourmaline. Tourmaline.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just thought it was funny. It would be funny if it was.
I think that is kind of what they were going for, where it's like,
Oh,
haha,
okay.
get it, you know?
Get it? It's
So-
a rock too. Haha.
Where
was
is
this
that?
again?
Where is that comparatively to where we are now?
It's actually not. It's. It's about as far away from you as Dugan's Hole is right now.
But like in the opposite direction.
In the opposite direction, yes.
Okay, we would be going very out of our way for that.
So,
Maybe at some point.
but yeah, you also have heard. Hold on.
Roll for gossip.
Roll for more gossip. Roll the gossip dice. Oh, all right. What do we get?
No, Diesel, stay with
Nope.
me forever. Hi. Oh God.
Oh wait, let me see if there's a.
That's
Leia,
a boy.
come here. Leia.
I don't have a dog to go get. No, this
Diesel's
isn't
right
fair.
I don't have a dog to go get.
This isn't fair. Hold on. I have a Lapras. That's about all I have, though.
Wait, I also have a dog to go get. I'll go get him.
I could go get my cat, but she wouldn't want me to.
I think he actually heard you say that.
Cat?
Diesel gets real
Oh.
triggered by that word.
Oh,
Look
I
at
know.
that Diesel.
Diesel.
Oh my god.
Oh, why'd you say it? No,
It's
he's
Doug-
already hiding.
It's Dougie time. Look, Diesel is your girlfriend. The one time you both ate a turkey together.
Oh, that's right. I remember
True
that.
lady in the tramp
Yeah.
action there.
Yeah, pretty much.
No,
This one got in the trash today, so she's covering oil
don't leave me.
or butter.
Aw, Diesel's just
He's like, no, I'm out.
Honestly,
There's
I
no
wish.
crumbs.
Sona will take any opportunity to. I have to move her off my lap. It's kind of a lot.
All right. So
Aw.
Okay, I just want to make sure I wasn't muted. All right, so you've heard a disturbing rumor that in the town of East Haven there was a wizard that was arrested. Apparently, he had from word on the street is
Hmm.
he paid for some guides to find some sort of buried tower or some shit, and then once they found that tower, he killed him. And so the town of
Oh,
East Haven didn't take too kindly to. So I hear they're gonna publicly execute him.
Oh man.
Sure,
Where
it'll be
are
fine.
going?
This is
I don't know
going
what's
up
happening. I'm
now.
sorry.
So yeah, apparently he killed him to keep the location of the tower secret. So
If we save him, we'll get the tower, right?
Is this Mordekainen
That's
again?
Doing-
no, it's not always Mordekainen.
Listen, there's more than one wizard.
There's a
It's just
couple.
like, how do I keep finding myself in these messes?
He was in Barovia, right?
I know, buddy.
Yeah.
He was also in Avernus. You guys just never met him.
Oh,
Was he
really?
Yeah. Oh,
Did they just shove him in everything?
I think so. Hey,
It's like, let's just put here's our Mordenkainen cameo for this adventure.
Yeah.
It's like John Ratzenberger in a
Stan
Pixar
Lee.
movie.
I think it has to do
Let's
with
say the Stan
books.
Lee of D&D.
Well, because when Volos was coming out, Volos was on everything. Like in every town. Volos just happened to be in Cholton. Volos just happened to be in Waterdeep. I think he was also in Storm King's Thunder too.
He lives
See-
in Waterdeep, at least.
That is true. Yeah.
See now that I knew he was in one adventure, I'm kind of glad you guys didn't meet him in Barovia, because I wouldn't be like, oh, hey, it's this guy, like, you know.
You're
like,
back.
Okay. So
okay,
I added
so we
it
have
I added it to the quest log.
cool.
Clear kobolds from the Tourmaline mines, and Wizard was arrested in East Haven.
yeah.
Cool. I'm like, oh, Wizard was arrested. Why? Then he continues saying why, and he's like,
Oh, he killed some
ooh.
people.
ah, well, I don't know how I feel about that.
He did it outside of
Oh.
the confines of the city, though, so it wasn't.
I mean,
We
It's not
heard
actually a
Doesn't
crime,
count.
then.
It doesn't count as one of the murders.
we heard that he killed people, boiled their spines, and then used the marrow for his potions. That's
Okay, that's ridiculous.
not even close to being what actually happens. But
It's funny because there was a murder in East Haven, but that's not it.
now there's
why
more.
is everybody killing each other?
That's how you survive.
Tough
Wait.
world out there.
Wait, do you actually ask that question?
Yeah.
And like when you ask that, everyone just kind of
The music cuts out. Everyone in the tavern looks at you.
Hear the record scrape.
yeah. And Octavio, you hear a familiar voice behind you. You go, hey, I know that guy. Hold on, I want to talk to him. I want to talk. Get out of my way. Yeah, I want to talk to him. I want to. Hey, buddy. And you turn around and you see that it's the dwarf that served you the soup earlier.
Oh
Ooh.
snap!
Not
I
your
get
biggest
really
fan.
Octavio gets really
Oh,
uncomfortable.
the guy you insulted.
Yeah, it's like, hi there again. Hi.
Hey, listen, man. I did a lot of thinking. And I want to say something. I want to say something. Let me speak. You don't ever let me talk. That's the thing. We can be best friends, but you don't ever let me talk.
I haven't said anything.
But it's
Let them speak.
You never let the man talk.
yeah, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, everybody's just saying them.
Yeah, Robbie's like, just let him fucking get it out, man. All right. Listen, man. I just want to say I'm real sorry for how I acted before, and I just like I was being a real jerk, and I just want to say I think we got off on the wrong foot. So my wife explained to me that you guys are investigating these murders, and I think that's great. I think that's fucking great, and I just want to say can we start this over? Can we like reintroduce ourselves and just kind of get stuff in the right?
Sure. I don't see why not. Friend.
I threw it in my mouth a little bit.
Oh God.
You want a handkerchief? Take out
No,
one.
I'm good. Yeah.
Okay.
Truly, you know how to pick.
No, I'm good. He's just like, anyways, my name is Thelman Ladlesmith, and you know what? I'm gonna give this to you, and he like slaps something in your hand. He's like, I'm gonna give this to
His
you.
name.
Huh?
Bellman Ladlesmith?
Yeah,
That's
Ladlesmith,
his
yeah.
name.
Yeah.
He said,
And it's like I've got a.
I'm sorry, that just sounds
A
like
proud-
his name on the spot.
Proud tradition of serving soup.
yeah.
Makes
hold
soup Vasella is Ladlesmith.
Thelman Ladlesmith. That's just-
Like Steve
Eddie,
Soupstein or something.
he slaps a card into your hand, and you see it's like a crumbled up like membership card, and it's like Ladlesmith LLC on it, and it has, and the logo is a what's it? Oh God, help me out here, a blacksmith.
Anvil.
God,
Anvil.
thank you, Jesus. A blacksmith anvil with like a ladle, like filling it up with soup or broth or what have you. And there's 10 little anvils on the bottom, and 5 of them have already been punched out. He's like, I already put you down for the 5 that you buy, and if you buy 5 more, the 11th one's free. So that's my gift from to you from me. And it's nice to meet you. I didn't catch your name.
Octavio Cadenas.
That guy, Octavio Carina. This guy.
Cadenas.
That's what I said.
We call him Walking Rations for short.
Okay, so listen here, WR. I get what's going on, and it's like we really appreciate what you're doing here, and I want to make it up to you. First round's on me. How's that sound?
First round of what?
Mead.
Sure.
And when he says mead, he breathes a little too hard on the E, so it's like mead, and you get like the alcohol breath.
Man,
sure.
this guy hit
He
it
drools
hard
a little
right
bit.
after he got off work.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
yeah.
It's like 3
He's
in the
been drinking
afternoon.
since
I was like,
Saucy.
sure, Mr. Ladlesmith.
It's
I'll-
5 o'clock
I'll-
somewhere.
Yeah.
I'll take you up on it. And then, by the way, this is the reaction of Octavio when he receives the card. Wow, this is worthless. I don't say that out loud.
But here's the thing: if you go, I got brothers all over the place. I got brothers as fucking far as the eye can see. You can't swing a dead cow that hitting a brother of mine.
the
if you-
Ladlesmith lads.
Can't
so if
swing.
it's-
You can't swing a what, sir? Excuse me.
I'm
What,
sorry.
what did you say?
You can't swing. You can't swing a dead. You can't swing a dead tiefling without hitting a brother of mine.
Wait, what?
There. Okay.
So here's the thing: if you present this card to any of my other Ladlesmith brothers, they'll honor it as well. So just make sure you've always got a home at Ladlesmith Soup Company. So
Lords of Ladlesmith.
Thanks. I really appreciate it, and I'm sure my friends will too.
Thelman, how many other ladle smithers are there? How big's the
There's-
fam?
Is this like the doctor from Pokemon? I forgot her name.
What, Nurse Joy?
Nurse Joy in every
Oh.
town.
Yeah.
Everyone, yeah.
Looks,
Ladle
ex-
smith
That's
in
my
every town.
cousin.
looks exactly the same.
All equally drunk
Yeah.
in different.
Wait, are they sisters or cousins? I can't remember.
The hair gets more and more unkempt.
Yeah.
I think they're cousins. Anyways, he goes, "Oh, they're everywhere, just except some places like Dugan's Hole. That place is a shithole. We wouldn't set up stop there even if you paid us." So
That's fine.
Did they
We're
all
skipping
serve
over
the
that
same
one.
soup?
no, we all special. No, see, I'm the stew guy, and I got a brother over in Targos. He does bisque.
Oh.
But then I got a guy over. But then I got another brother in East Haven, and he makes this like fucking dynamite pho. It's fucking great.
Guys, can we go to East Haven?
Oh, your brother's chowder in Targos, though. Woo!
It's chowder, first of all.
Sorry, I've been out of the north too long. My enunciation's off.
And then
So
it
that
gar-
town is gonna be Boston then.
yeah, and
What
then
you're saying. Okay.
and then
Got it.
Tourmaline's got chili with beans, and Cara
Oh.
Denival's got chili without beans.
I can't
So-
wait to meet the rest of your family.
So we have Wait, we have like Houston and like Chicago.
What?
Yeah.
Like, sure what?
Oh no!
I don't know those
He's-
places.
Are you casting a spell on me? Cause it's working.
Yeah.
Sorry, brother, your soup's grapey. You're not my type.
Oh.
Ooh, I like them sober.
Let him down, gentle. Oh shit. Okay.
Does he buy me a mead?
Yeah, he buys
Yeah.
you a mead.
Oh,
that-
okay, great. I grab it
Yeah.
and then I start slurping it really slowly.
You're just gonna sip it. All right. So this is going on, and eventually Flynn does rejoin the fold. And she's actually kind of been like watching this conversation from afar, like with sort of like bemusement, and she's just like, I'm not gonna interrupt this. I want to see how this plays out. Knowing that Octavio is a fish out of water, and people here know Thelman Ladlesmith and how much of a drunk he is, they're just like, she's just I'm just gonna
Just
see
sitting there.
how this-
Mhm.
Yeah, just all right. Yeah, this
Typical.
kid, he's got the stuff. He got the drink with Thelman Ladlesmith. He's got the stuff. So,
What? Not yet.
so
Sorry,
Right,
Helen. He hasn't quite earned his name back yet.
no, that's fine. I didn't even bother learning his name in the first place. So
That's
I don't.
fair.
Oh, Auntie Helen.
That's
I don't-
fair.
I don't get attached to the new meat.
I think at this point I'm just gonna go back to calling her Auntie. 'Cause, yeah.
Tia Lynn. So what did you guys find out? Because I found out some things, and I don't know if this is good or not.
I found a drawing of a snowflake.
She's like, very good,
Very
Octavio.
No, it's I understand
is-
that we want to berate him for it, but it actually was something that they missed at the scene.
It
So
was actually important.
Yeah. It is,
Oh, okay.
it is
All right.
actually useful, but
some kind of carving of a six-pointed snowflake.
Has she ever seen it before?
They replicated
Yeah.
using. Oh wait, no, I'm not going to. Never mind.
oh, I assumed you like held it up like a proud child.
was-
You're like,
No,
I
no.
drew this.
I was gonna use my thaumaturgy, but I forgot that people get.
Yeah, don't use your magic.
Yeah.
They get upset by that.
Yeah.
No, don't do that. Especially not in like a filled tavern. Like
Just do
Ladle
it, and
Smith's
it's just
gonna come back. and-
complete
Yeah.
chaos in 2 seconds. Ah!
Yeah, he does a thaumaturgy, and a chair comes flying from the opposite corner, just boom, right in the back of the head.
That wasn't part of it. Oh.
That is.
So yeah, do we want to just like go over everything we figured out with Lynn? Like,
Yeah.
there's
I don't think
a,
there's really
an
anything we're holding back,
unnatural
right?
ice dagger. And
Yeah, I don't think we hold.
Yeah.
I don't
anything
think
back.
so. I just want to say like I want to say that out loud. Like we told her, everything we've learned so far.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Making
so
sure we weren't trying to.
So, in regards to the snowflake thing, she thinks for a moment. There's been a lot of hostility outside of Ten Towns and the tundra of Icewind Dale, ever since this coalesced. I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if this was some sort of cult sign of some kind. What exactly it signifies, I'm not entirely sure, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see this again in the future. However, the Torga thing, that's the real stickler here, because if this person is traveling with or for Torga, we've got to approach this very carefully, because I know what Torga does is less than legal, but because of the circumstances that Ten Towns is in right now, she's very important to a lot of people. She's able to bring stuff in that normally wouldn't be able to get in through trading caravans and stuff. What I'm trying to say is, if you are going to take care of this person, you got to make sure that she doesn't get involved, or at the very least, she's not aware of whatever the situation is, because she holds a lot of sway to a lot of people in Ten Towns. A lot of people that might be able to help you out resource-wise and stuff like that. And all she has to do is just say the word, and stores will close up around you because of it. And so just approach this situation with kid gloves. This is very much not something you need to just go in guns a-blazing, even though I don't know what a gun is. But,
Bows ablazing.
yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say like crossbows blazing.
Bows a-loosing.
Bows
So,
aloosing.
yeah. So just... Torga will eventually be dealt with, but we need to handle that, I guess, in a more legal sense. This guy we need to take care of now, before they feel like they need to step up.
I think we really just want to know if she's seen anything, because we don't know that she's necessarily involved, but it's possible.
She quite literally gets around, so yeah, if anybody would know anything, it would be her. But also, if she's involved, it's just you're already on thin ice just dealing with Torga in any sense.
I see what you did there. Yes.
So just telling you, just be cautious around her.
So she's gonna give us the cold shoulder.
She's a firecracker.
Things are gonna get icy.
Okay.
What?
All right, that's enough. That's enough of that.
Yeah.
I spit.
And if we have to take her out,
I
She's
laugh.
a real frigid bitch.
There it is.
Nose
I didn't
out. Beer out my nose.
It's a real ice queen.
Yeah.
Woo!
Alright, well,
Alright.
does not
This is
seem
why
to
roll
change
playing
our plans.
Not really, no. Sounds like we know where we're going.
No, but we should, go attacking her, I think is the underlining
Oh no,
thing here.
no, for sure.
There she is. Ah! No,
Get
that's
her.
not the way you want it.
No. That
Campaign
is
over.
speaking to people with any amount of diplomacy is not my department, so we'll leave that up to someone else.
I can speak to
Octavia
people.
Barry got the ball.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Just don't
And
use
you?
it.
I am a noble,
Can-
so you all know. I had half a, I had
should
half,
probably not start with that.
half a mead, and I'm already like slurring my words.
Is this yes? I'm a novel. Like,
Is it? It's Andrew with the sangria all over again.
Yeah.
no.
Yes,
Good times.
That's it.
you, the end of the table, clutching an entire pitcher of sangria.
If you didn't want me to drink the sangria, you should have made it so good. Okay, I'm sorry.
I just wish I had a longer straw for you, man. But
That
yes,
sangria
so
was my friend.
So
who's your best friend?
there's really no difference.
So Octavio's hammered.
There's really no difference about when we leave. It's going to be pretty much the same.
Yeah, because it's always night, so it doesn't really matter.
In fact, traveling at night might be better. We
Well,
might have more light.
Tired.
I was thinking that.
But I'm sleepy.
Actually, hold on. We've been up all day. Is that a penalty to that, like mechanically?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
force
feel like
the
we
rest.
should still rest.
We would have to make
and start in the morning.
some kind of exhaustion constitution saving throw. Yes.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
will. Yeah, there's eventually something where like if you're traveling or doing something for X amount of time, you have to start making Constitution saves to avoid being exhausted. So I don't know if it goes as far as sleep deprivation.
The thing is if you keep making those saves, though, you can just keep on trucking.
Yep.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
lasts forever.
Until you
You just won't get
fail.
any stuff
I
back for a long rest. So
I'm assuming it would give you levels of exhaustion after a certain point.
if you keep making the con saves, it doesn't start giving them to you until you fail a con save.
Yeah, but the con saves do eventually start like stacking.
Oh, they get
up.
way
Oh,
worse.
okay.
Yeah, it's something like
Oh.
for every hour it ticks up more and more and more.
I thought it was
but
every day. I thought it was for every 24-hour period it gets harder.
I'm not. I'm not. Hold
We
on.
don't have to worry about
I mean,
that.
that
right
would
now.
make sense, honestly.
Yeah, let me.
Mechanically speaking, that would make sense.
Mhm. I just know we did that recently
Honestly,
in a
I-
different campaign where we stayed up for 4 days straight because we were flying on
Oh
the back
my
of a
god!
dragon.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
so after 8 hours of adventuring, you guys need to rest. After that 8 hours, you have to make a Constitution save. You fail that Constitution save, you suffer a level of exhaustion. And for every 8 hours after that, it adds a +1 to that save DC.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Well,
But that's also while traveling. So you guys technically haven't been traveling. You just been.
How we
walking
feeling,
around.
Andrew? How we feeling? Could we go now, or do we have to sleep?
I mean, your feet kind of hurt a little bit. Well, I mean, Octavia's feet really fucking hurt. But I mean, the rest of you guys are just like, whatever, you know.
listen, if we are going to hear this one complaining the entire time, perhaps we should leave in the morning.
I
That's fair.
agree.
I'd rather kill him now.
Whoa,
leave.
whoa, whoa, whoa!
That is also
I'm just
that.
asking for a quick 8-hour nap.
A quick 8-hour nap.
That's called sleeping.
Then we shall set out first thing in the morning.
Yes, I agree.
I just I say like I can get a good 4, and then I go and talk to Robbie again.
Better to make that 3.
It's Octavia's room right next to it, so he can't sleep. He's like, oh god. He's just listening to everything. It's with eyes wide open. It's like, please, make it stop.
I hope you would be more scared of me the day after.
I don't. What were you doing to him in there?
What happened in that room?
Well, Robbie's a girl, is it not?
Robbie is a girl.
Hey, it can,
Oh, what were you
it
doing to
can-
her in there?
It can still get rowdy.
At some point, that completely passed me by.
Fury
Yeah, I missed that.
Fury doesn't kiss and tell.
Well, if
That was
Octavia's,
100% the reason I hit on her.
If Octavia's room is right next to it, he's gonna be traumatized.
She's a successful
Vera,
tavern
you-
owner? That's hot.
Peter, you know that is completely false. You always tell.
But only in the privacy of a campfire in the middle of traveling. Never. In
You
town.
That's
you
also
actively
the
brag
ratchet.
about
It's always at the worst possible time.
Yeah, in the
it.
middle
You
of
always pick the
battle.
worst one.
That's
Really, right
We're
now?
in the middle of battle.
That
Let me tell you
I...
the story about Salima.
Now's
Now
not
is
the
not
time.
the
Did I
best
tell you about the
time.
time I
That was not the time.
Read the room,
Did I tell you about the time I snuck into a harem? I got lost in there for days. It's wild.
Listen,
Best week of my life.
All right.
All right, let's go. How much is the room again?
It's 5 silver per.
5 silver.
And thank you for actually asking how much the room was instead of just be like, "Oh, we live here now."
Yeah, I mean, don't we?
No, you guys don't live here.
We're the heroes of the town, right? We've done great
No,
things.
you've
already.
done literally nothing for the town. If anything, you guys trampled over like a murder scene and stuff. It just
And I-
poked your
But
head.
we
in
were
there.
asked to look at that murder.
We were
Yeah,
very
exactly.
respectful.
Except for me.
We were asked to trample all over that murder scene.
Now, what you do with the evidence is different. But if if nothing comes of it, then you guys just stuck
I
your
did-
nose into.
I tried to do it so nobody saw, but I did stick my fingers into the bloody snow and taste it, just a little bit. Just a bit.
Octavio hears this and
I had to get a
How
good sense.
You had to-
Congratulations, Swift. You now have hepatitis B.
I am immune to disease. That's not
Oh.
true.
But he figured out that the guy had hypertension before he died.
wow, that's impressive.
He would have
Salty.
died eventually. It's not.
The blood.
He was
tastes
on his
really-
way.
The blood tasted really sweet. He had type 2 diabetes. All right. So, Jesus Christ.
Scientific
You did that
facts
one to
here,
yourself.
You know.
Yeah,
I
you
know.
keep doing it to yourself.
I know. All right. So,
Self-induced despair.
Octavio,
Oof.
Yes.
while you guys are resting, Octavio, roll me a d20.
Oh no.
What was it 5 silver?
5 silver.
And it's 10 per coin, right? That's how it works?
Yes.
Okay. That's expensive.
This is your what? What? Fuck. What was the what was the joke? I can't remember the word for it.
What?
The not an embolism. Never mind.
Aneurysm.
Oh, the aneurysm.
Oh, the aneurysm roll.
Yeah. Octavio doesn't wake up the next morning. He's dead. No. I'm kidding. All right, no, Octavio, you sleep peacefully. Just you
Until the
wake up.
embolism happens.
Yeah.
Until the deep vein thrombosis happens.
Yes.
Thank you for
Yeah,
liking the
no.
stream.
But no, you sleep
Thank
peacefully,
you.
and you wake up and there's like that good like layer of drool.
Yeah.
Like that's how you know you slept so good. All right. Other than that, unfortunately, other than that, nothing happens.
Oh.
All right. So now you have what was that?
Oh,
It's a
no,
gift.
keep going.
Okay. So now you have 10 towns before you. What is there anything you want to do before you leave Bryn Shander?
Well,
Any-
we
any stone
can't really
steel you left
hold any
unturned?
more rations. 'cause
Yeah, we have
rations are heavy.
we have snowshoes, we have winter clothing, we have rations, presumably for 10 days. So,
And if necessary, I can help us find food.
I like to
What little there might be.
You.
I like to think that Octavio is so scared to leave town that he has like a list of all the things that he needs, and he's just going through it over and over and over again. And I will love if he actually misses something.
Yeah,
Yeah, he wakes up
and he's the only one that does.
earlier than usual. He's like,
Yeah.
okay, I got the rations, torches, rope. I got my fancy rope. I got my 10 days of rations. My shoes. I got my clog. Okay. I want to survive. I'm gonna survive. I'm gonna be okay. I want to be okay. And I keep just walk out of the room saying that over and over again. Trying
You're
to-
gonna forget like your face lotion and
Yeah.
you're gonna lose it halfway
Yeah.
through.
The anxiety is going to make him taste terrible.
I mean, do you want me to say if you missed anything?
Well, let me see. let me hold on. Let me see what I have first, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
As
so-
long as it's like
I got my backpack and
God.
arcane focus, scroll, my purse of quarterstaff, daggers, I don't even know how to use those.
I know
Oh.
it's silly, but I just assume like your arcane focus is like on a keychain that's just on your body at all times.
It's just like a laser pointer.
I roll my bedroll, 9 torches, a tinderbox, a mess kit, 10 rations, water skin that's half frozen already, cold weather clothing, silk robe, and snowshoes. Just put them on the side of the backpack.
Silk robe.
Yeah,
You never know.
I have a silk robe because I'm a noble.
Oh, I thought you said silk robe. I was
Oh,
like,
me
this is
too.
wholly unnecessary.
Yeah, silk robe.
No, but
No,
like
robe.
Oh,
Robe.
I
Well,
thought you said robe with a P.
that's how I wake up
Yeah,
every
like-
morning.
Your ass is walking around like in the tundra in a kimono.
Yep.
No.
A summer weight kimono. I just want to say this.
I don't think there's anything Swift. I think Swift is antsy to get out of the town.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Sweat. Yeah, Sweat. This is probably the longest
I've-
you've been in
I've
town.
I've been in town for too long. I have to leave.
There's too many people.
Too many people.
Well, none of you guys got a tent, so.
Oh, do we not have a tent?
Nope.
What?
Oh,
Are there
What?
any, are there any,
Can any of us
I
even
didn't know that
carry
was
a
an
tent?
option. Tents were at the store? How did you even see that?
Yes,
Hmm.
I can carry a tent. Wow. We all cannot go into the store though, because we'll be there for the next 3.5 hours.
Okay, yes. Go
And-
get how
and-
much
and-
is a
Real
tent?
time.
and then
Can
and
we-
then
can
and
we-
then
Get delivery or something? And then not go to the store.
A tent is 2 gold and it can house 2 people.
Oh
okay,
my god, that's
I'll
like
buy
all my money.
I'll buy one. Do they have like a fancy one for an extra
You'll
gold?
buy one.
They do not have a fancy one for an extra gold.
Do they have a bigger one for an extra
Oh
gold?
god, they're so heavy.
They do not have a bigger one for an extra
But
gold.
what am I saying? I don't need a tent. I have my own tent. Screw
Yeah,
you guys.
I was
Get your own
about
tent.
to say. Wait a minute. Boom. You just stick your head in.
I was gonna say Swift has been surviving this long without a tent, so
Ooh, that's pretty funny.
All right, I got a tent,
Will
and
I even
somehow
fit in a 2-person tent?
It's just weird to me. It's like you guys aren't going to go out in the tent. Like it mechanically, it serves no purpose. But it's just
No.
like you guys are just gonna sleep in like
yeah.
Swift knows how to find embankments that you can
yeah.
dig into and shield against the wind.
Yeah.
We're gonna make an
we
igloo
have-
every day. It'll
Like
be
Swift
fine.
has been living in the wilderness for most of their life, so
The
How much
tent.
is a tarp?
I'm
Hold
assuming
on.
the tent goes outside the backpack, right?
Yeah.
So I can carry it.
tents are also
Yeah.
20 pounds. I would like to.
I know. I'm still good.
Wow.
But I'm holding it, and I'm like, okay, guys, I'm ready. My backpack
I think
is
it's really
huge.
funny to watch you struggle.
Yeah. I'm
I'm imagining
I'm go-
Beery standing back there like, I can carry this no problem.
I'm going down the stairs very carefully so I don't trip. I have the little clip over here, you know what I mean, for the backpack.
And Swift is just looking
I'm
at
just
both of you,
like-
just like, why do you need tents?
I have sunscreen on my nose,
Oh god.
The tent will not protect you from.
and I have the really high socks. You know what I'm
Ugh. Let's
You just look
leave.
like a
I'm
Boy
gonna lean
Scout.
into
Yeah.
Swift and be like, he's gonna get so gamey building muscle. No. Stop carrying that tent around.
No,
It's okay.
it's my tent.
Ooh, can't do that. Too much.
We need you tender and live.
No, but you're my ration. Stop it. Yeah.
Enough distractions. Let's leave.
Yes.
Can we go?
Wait. Can I get some tea? I'm not ready yet.
Swift, you know the thing, cats just get antsy and they're just like, I just
Yeah.
can't be here right now. I
Just
like to-
circling the door.
Please, can we leave?
Cliff's just like, meow.
And
Oh
my
my
nails
God.
and scratching into the gate. Just
For some reason, Swift's like that. Mittens on hands, totally fine. He's just like sipping an espresso at the bar.
He's just like,
Mittens on
that's
hands
embarrassing.
Mittens on hands is a member of society. Swift is no such thing.
Swift hasn't been institutionalized.
Yeah.
Wait,
I'm just
you-
gonna. Can I just grab the loop on Octavio's backpack and just start dragging him along?
No,
Like,
I-
all
I
right,
don't-
time to go.
Wait, I
Hold
gotta
on,
put my
Octavio
face
wants
screen
to buy-
first.
Octavio wants to buy tea.
Yes, I want tea.
No.
Please.
Leaving you.
No
I'm
tea.
trying really hard.
Leaving you.
I'm doing that thing
No
like when you're gonna go on a roller
tea.
coaster and you're really scared, so you move really slowly. You know what I'm talking about?
No, guys, I'll be right there. Hold on. I'm
Oh
gonna be there just a second. Just give me just one
Eventually,
second.
eventually I leave though. I'm fine.
All right, fine.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh my
actually
god,
gonna
I'm
see.
imagining you're the kind of jerk that like put both of the pots on the same side of your backpack, so just clink clink clink
Clink,
clink
clink,
clink clink as you're running down the road towards us.
Guys, we gotta be really careful. They might hear us coming.
Yeah.
All right, Swift, over or under. You think he's gonna die in 3 days or less?
If he's not dead within 24 hours, who is to say? I've seen Stranger Things.
Thanks for having
I
faith
thought
in
the
me,
first
guys.
Season wasn't that good.
All right, so are we
Alright.
leaving? Are we leaving
Our
what?
walking
North, east,
rations.
west?
We're
So
going
you-
south.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Southeast.
Southeast. Yeah. Is it a road that'll lead us right there, or what?
There is actually, weirdly enough, the closest, not closest, the proper road that leads to the trail is actually to the southwest gate, but it just kind of like loops down and around.
Okay.
Well, we can leave. We can get back to it.
Yeah, yeah. No, I mean like it's the gate, but then it sharply turns southeast. So, yeah,
All right.
it's on the
That's what we'll
southwest
do.
part of town. Okay.
On the abandoned tower side of town.
Mhm.
Oh.
All right. So, you guys are leaving. You step out of the tavern into the cold night air, perpetual night air. That is rather morning, whatever.
It's like 6 a.m.
But it's dark as hell because it's always dark. And Robbie waves Beery goodbye. Sweeping the floor from
From
last
behind
night's-
Beery, I'm just like, ooh.
from last night's drinking. Rolls Fellman out from underneath the table with the push broom. And you guys start making your way out of the town, passing by the stables one last time. If you want to say goodbye to the doggos.
Oh, Swift absolutely does.
I do,
Definitely.
but
Oh my god, yes.
my backpack is so heavy that I can't lean all the way because I fall if I do. So I'm just like doing that awkward like half lean and trying to reach a doggy.
The Nad's like, last chance. You can get one.
But,
All for you.
I don't have the money. I really want it.
That's okay. Alright, well.
Andrew, I will never forgive you if you kill a dog in our campaign.
That's
I'm
true.
not going to kill
Andrew, I think you'd be canceled.
you can make
I'm just throwing it out there. Never forgive.
A dog is too far, man.
Andrew, you couldn't show
No.
your face in this town again.
Never.
You got a lot of nerve DMing after that.
You get kicked off the podcast and all. No.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, Andrew?
No, guys, there's not. Okay, listen.
I say bye to the doggies and I keep walking. And then
Alright.
is the gate open or is it like a door?
The gate is the town's gate are in fact open. It's not. No, actually, no. They would be closed. They would be closed right now. But there is like that little door that's in the gate. You know,
Okay.
just like single.
So this whole
people
time
to
I'm
go
just like,
through.
okay, I want to do this. I want to do this. And then I turn around and see that the door is closed. And I'm like, I can't do this. I can't. Beery, can you open the door?
Forgot you
Not
haven't
off
said
to a
much.
good start. Not off to a good start.
Alex, I think your microphone might be muted. Either that or we can't hear you. I don't know. Cause I see you laughing, but I can't hear your laughter.
Hello?
There
How
you
long
go.
have
There
I
you
been
go.
muted?
There you
Oh
go.
my god.
I was
How long
Presumably
have
this-
you been muted?
Presumably this whole time, I just thought you weren't amused by these.
Yeah.
I was very amused. Oh man.
No, I was amused. No.
I probably.
We're
Damn
gonna
it,
need all
okay.
that amusal back. We're gonna need you to make up for it.
Jose, rewind the stream and then we gotta start over.
You need to fill in the laugh track now.
Ha 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 ha.
Just so you know, guys,
Oh,
and
God.
Mold HQ, you're not interrupting. We interrupt ourselves all the time. Somebody's watching us, and he says
Yeah.
that his players are taking forever in the beginning, but they're having a good time, which is just like us.
Same
I
thing.
I was about to
I
say,
mean, I-
wait till we get another shop.
Yeah, that's it. Game is halted.
8 years.
All right,
Whew.
so
we go to a shop.
Octavio,
One session.
Octavio is looking at the door that is closed, and he's having that like tunnel vision panic attack, looking at the door handle.
I just open it.
Yeah, we just walk past him.
We just all walk past him.
Mid shoulder check them.
Okay, and then he notices that it starts closing behind the last person that goes, and it quickly goes through the door.
Gets wedged in.
I was imagining I was gonna have to drag you. Oh, your pack gets wedged in? That's even better.
Oh, that'd be great. It's clink. The door got me! The door got me! Ah! I knew what's gonna happen.
The town guard's just like, okay,
Woo.
all right,
Help!
okay.
All right, I guess I'll never
Hold
see
on,
them
all right,
again.
Help!
All right, hold on, calm, sir,
Swift,
sir,
Swift.
sir, young,
Swift, you
leave
can't even
him.
make it
The
out the
door!
door.
Leave
You can't
him.
even get out of the
Leave
town.
him.
young man, excuse me, he's like, and the guard starts waving the rest of you down. Excuse me, does he belong to you?
Do you have a bag?
Yes.
Do you have a bag?
Always a straggler.
These are walking rations. Come on.
Okay, can you?
Oh my God.
He's being a disturbance.
I go
and-
and I open the door for him.
No, I'm wedged in the door with my big bag.
Yeah, I know. I open it wider so you are no
Okay.
longer wedged.
Just,
You're
Push
like
him
running
down.
in place.
I fall
You can't-
forward. I fall forward. Oh God, guys, I'm okay. I'm okay. It's fine. I survived. All right, let's keep going.
All right, y'all have be safe. Stay on the trail. Don't fuck it.
They're all dead.
Ah, fuck it.
Very keep an eye on him.
It just and you hear something like goddamn outsiders.
You're right, Swift. I would hate to lose a meal.
Is the trail like clearly visible?
The trail is. I'm glad you asked because
Yeah.
Bryn Shander is on a hill. Like it's actually on a rather tall hill. So you can see the trail is clearly visible as it's winding its way down. But then at the base of the hill, like even though it's still somewhat visible, it's getting more and more covered up by the snow.
Okay.
So
Yeah, when he says,
Do
you know,
not
like,
worry.
stay in the trail, I look at the trail and I follow with my eyes, and then I get a panic attack when I see that it disappears. Okay.
Do not worry. I will help guide us. I've done this many times.
Swift, we're gonna need you on this one.
Yeah.
I put like a tassel on my backpack and then just hand it
Let's give him a leash.
to Octavio. Yeah, basically. Hey, don't let go of this. You
Octavio?
will die.
Octavio lets go of the backpack, and he, like, goes back, and he's like, oh, okay.
And so we go, and so we're off.
Yeah.
Yep. It's off to a good start.
okay.
I'm just gonna go
Look.
ahead. Can I turn around and just like pick Octavio's backpack up and just like adjust it correctly, and just drop him back down?
I like to
Here, you're
think-
gonna break your back too.
I like
Wow.
to think that it was like
So
a basic survival, like, or not even survival, just like basic packing 101 that I fucked up because I didn't have my servants with me, and now it's like perfectly balanced, and I'm just like, oh, thanks, Beery, I feel great.
Okay.
And then I
so-
just hand you back the sash, like, hold this.
Okay, this is with-
You will die.
I'm
okay.
not gonna get lost.
You-
Okay,
I will not come looking for you.
Jose, I'm gonna need your help
Here.
with this part.
Okay, what's up?
I'm trying to do the travel token thing, but I don't want to reveal the whole map.
Yeah, well, we just see like a little.
Okay, so you guys do see like a little tiny white dot that says Bryn Shander.
We don't see the
No.
word. It's probably under.
I was like, that might not be on the layer that we're on.
We see snow.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of
But-
snow.
It's
Yeah.
like it's like a little hooked
It's like
up above
two
it.
squares.
Oh, okay.
Go look at the
if
stream.
that's where the name is, then you might need to make it visible on the map layer.
Okay, I'm not gonna mess with it then, because I just clicked on it, like a whole bunch of stuff popped up. Like, no, I'm good. Okay.
Too many options. I'm done.
Yeah. No. So, okay. Yeah. Sorry, my bad.
We're good.
Now you guys see nothing.
Yeah,
That's what you get.
Darkness.
Oh.
It's legit darkness, advanced darkness, really.
Advanced darkness.
This
Vent-
isn't just-
Thought it was like why?
Put that counter up once.
Vent to black. I see you're talking.
Alright.
Amish
Good.
Kapoor is not allowed to even look at this map.
Who?
It's the whole Vanta Black thing.
Oh, okay. All right. So now you guys are into the dark, cold wilderness of Icewind Dale proper. Below you, the path leading towards what you believe is Goodmead winds its way down towards the road you know as the East Way. Do you choose to follow the path, or do you want to go as the crow flies and try to cut through the copse of trees?
We follow the path for now until we get really good at it.
Swift would want to go through the trees,
How's
but they also know that if Octavio goes through the trees, they probably will die.
what's the
Yeah.
weather right now?
We might as well clamp a bear trap on our own foot.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow! I heard that.
The weather right now is cold. and
No, but like,
windy
is it like a
and dark.
blizzard or like just snow or windy?
Cold,
Okay.
windy.
Full
hold on.
whiteout conditions. They're like
Dark.
Actually, the
No.
worst.
It's the wind is perpetual in Icewind Dale. Like, the wind has not stopped blowing since.
Okay.
The only difference between this and a blizzard is just how much the wind like cuts off your field of view and stuff. Like, it hasn't, since you've been here, it's always been windy.
Okay.
Like, Chicago, eat your heart out. Like, this is the actual windy city. So, and yes, I know it's windy because corruption, not because of the actual wind. Who cares?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So it sounds like
Anyway,
we're sticking to the path.
if you so
Yes.
choose.
I choose.
So,
Just based on what everybody else's responses were.
all right.
I'm assuming you like look at me and I roll my eyes and then I like point to Octavio, like, but him.
Yes. All right.
Maybe after he's got a little bit
Still
of
back there.
experience.
I'm all
Alright,
the way.
Octavio,
I'm all the
you
way
get
in the
your way
back,
again.
holding the little string.
You're going to turn around and he's going to be gone.
Yeah. And
At
now
some point you're
it's
gonna
gonna be like
realize it
spitting off.
smells like some girl.
a big owl is just gonna pick me up and.
We won't hear it.
Yeah,
That was
because
his howl.
we're all looking forward.
Yeah.
That was the last we saw of Octavio.
He was
All right.
taken off by the strange flying thing from the other night.
You're gonna have to put a bell on him.
All right.
At some point, if he does get lost, I am putting a bell on him. I swear it now.
That is funny. You should mention that.
Andrew's
Oh.
like, fair point. I'll note that.
So I'm holding,
Glad I got a plan.
so I'm holding the string. What's happening now?
Okay, so all right. So you guys, you leave the warm and comfort of Bryn Shander, but
That was
Swift.
Cooper?
Hmm?
No.
Okay, but Swift, this is your element. Like, the moment you step outside the city walls, you're like, and like you can feel the freedom coursing through your feet as you're making your way through the snow. Beery, you travel through the snow with relative ease due to your heroic strength, and Swift and Gar, you just happen to know how to navigate through the snow from just natural
Living in it.
Yeah, exactly. Being acclimated to it and whatnot. And Mittens
Say,
like,
me too.
oh no. I'm saying you're just like because you're just that strong. Like the snow doesn't bother you. And also
I'm
you
actually
be
clearing the path between the
yeah,
towns.
and you being a Goliath, this ain't fucking nothing. This is like barbecue weather for you. But and mittens on hands, you're being very cautious where you step and whatnot. Octavio, it's a completely different story for you because you realize just how deep the snow is like one step in. And are you wearing your snowshoes?
No.
He's walking behind
They were on my
me,
backpack.
so
Oh my
Okay.
god.
So, is everyone else wearing their snowshoes?
Yes.
let's say yeah.
So?
Okay, so everyone else. Well, did you guys specifically say I'm going to put on my snowshoes before you left?
Swift
Ah.
would have.
I mean, I'd imagine we
Mittens
would.
has sensitive
Well,
feet.
while Octavio was struggling in the door, we all put our snowshoes on.
Okay, and because of the whole thing that was happening, I didn't.
Yeah. So everyone else is wearing their snowshoes and they're traveling with relative ease. And I say relative, but the going is still very slow. It's just you're constantly having to shield against the wind, and the snow is still like a fair, fresh, like like I guess fresh quality, so it still sinks in even with the snowshoes. But Octavio,
Fluffy.
you're yes, thank you. But Octavio, because you're not wearing your snowshoes, you actually do start to trail behind. And like the snow is like almost like up to your hip. Like that's how deep the snow is. And you're just like, wait, and you're just like,
So
Do,
remind
do I
me.
feel him like pulling on my backpack?
Just
You,
Because
you
he's
feel
holding
like
on
it's
to
harder
that
to
stash
move.
on my backpack.
what's
I'm
your
assuming I barely.
what's your lifting limit, Beery? Like how much can you lift? Because you might not be able to actually feel him dragging behind.
I don't actually know. My strength is 19, but I don't know what my lifting limit is. How do I even figure that out?
Your strength, yeah. So it's going to be. That's actually a really good question. You know what? I probably should have looked that up before I even started talking. But also, don't forget, because you are a Goliath, it counts for one size difference
Yeah.
bigger, so it's double that.
Yeah. So I basically count as a large creature. My carrying capacity.
You can
twice
push, drag,
twice
or
your
lift,
carrying capacity.
Wow.
or 30 times your strength score. So it'd be 60 times your strength score. That's your dragging capacity.
Damn.
So, just since
I
this is our first
really
time
hope
actually
you're just, like-
traveling, the thing that you said about the natural explorer feature is that we can still get lost, right?
Yes.
But like everything else about it still tracks.
Yes.
Okay. So I was gonna say once he gets his snowshoes on, difficult terrain doesn't slow our group's travel. As part of the natural explorer feat.
Excellent.
I can drag over 1,000 pounds, no problem.
We
Apparently.
should have just got a sled and had you pull us.
That's what I was saying. Like, honestly, that would have been fine.
So
Everybody hop on Howard's back.
That would be
So-
really slow.
But think of the torque behind it.
Oh, I meant like tie a rope around your waist and pull you, and everybody climbing on top of it. Your shells.
Oh.
Flip
I
Gar
could be
upside
the
down.
sled.
Yeah, flip Gar upside down would be perfect.
Oh my god, we have
While you're hiding in there, just yeah.
I mean, I'd be comfortable.
maybe
I-
the dog sled was the friends we made along the way.
Maybe it was.
Quite
We had
literally.
everything we needed the whole time.
All right, so Swift is getting annoyed with Octavio. It's just like, God, I can't, fucking city folk, man, and like goes back, like, and like grabs the snowshoes and like
I upend Octavio and just
Yeah.
put them on his feet.
Just hold him upside
Flip him
down.
over.
Yeah. And you just hear like a very muffled like, like when that happens.
You're slowing us down, and that I cannot tolerate.
I like while all this is
I
happening.
hope I barely noticed.
Yeah, I can barely move too, so I'm just being handled left and right. First with the backpack, now with the shoes. I'm just like, oh,
Yeah, you were being dragged behind me.
that's what these are for.
So, oh my gosh.
You carry your weight, or we leave you behind.
Oh, okay.
So,
He's literally dead weight.
oh my god. Anyways,
Ah!
so then after you securely fasten the snowshoes onto Octavio, you sort of, you can kind of see, I don't want to say like you see the snow, like you see the path and stuff like that, but maybe it's because you're so familiar with the snowfall and whatnot, you can more vividly determine where the cobblestone path is under the snow. And so because of that, there's no missteps while you're guiding them, just so long as everyone follows exactly like step for step where you're going. That being said, though, it's still slow going. That's just something growing up in the tundra. That's just how it is.
It's just as fast as we could possibly go on foot.
Yeah, exactly. Like this, yeah. You're going compared to, what it could be. You're going breakneck speed.
Yeah.
So, eventually the wind does kind of clear up a bit, and the moon starts to shine, and you do start to see the far off. You do see that copse of trees, that Swift had mentioned earlier, and the rest of you can see that the tops of the trees are bending in the Arctic wind, and they all seem to be swaying in a rhythmic, mesmerizing way due to that. Hold on, I'm trying to reveal the map as I'm going along. So, jeez, come on.
So if when we set up camp, I know we do not wish to travel to the trees, but the trees would probably be one of the warmer places we could set up camp.
That makes sense.
And
Be a little more sheltered.
And even though you're going at a steady rate, and the lights of Bryn Shander are gone now, you are only able to travel so far under these conditions. Hold on a second, I gotta actually look up the travel rate to see.
Miles? Oh man.
Oh yeah, you kidding me? Shit.
Is that? Should you make the token a bit smaller?
I probably can. It's just from my perspective, it looks already kind of small. Oh,
The
there it
party's 2 miles wide.
From my
Wow.
perspective, the Jedi are evil.
is. No. There. Womp. Now it's just really tiny.
Yeah, now we're really tiny.
Just zoom in. Gee.
Oh my god, I have to zoom in.
Well, the map is huge, right?
The map is indeed huge. So, all right. And you make it about, I would say honestly, about right here.
I see tree.
Tree. You see a tree.
Big
Wow.
enough tree.
You see a
Not
single
even a
solitary
tree, half a tree.
It's a quarter
You
tree.
see
actually.
half of a tree.
Let's see.
We have now. It's one of those natural. It's one of those like natural places, like the tree symbol on the Skyrim map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've discovered hidden cops.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
This-
So this travel had, if for Swift, Gar and Beery specifically, this is nothing. That you see the snow rolling between the hills that lie outside of Bryn Shander, and you see the trees coming up, and this is, by the way, this is about as far as you made it in 4 hours. Just so you know.
Wow.
Where's the
Yeah.
town? Is the town like right here in the middle of this? Oh, it's not clicking. Why is it not clicking?
Like in the middle of the
This is
Yeah.
a town.
the hill.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I should really reveal that. Hold on.
We have been there before.
Yeah. I just want to see if I can do that without it being like, oh hey, I'm gonna reveal everything now, because this map is kind of finicky. Can I do that?
Hey.
No,
Underlined A.
I don't know what just happened.
It's a town.
Ah.
That's the wall and it's a building inside.
Okay.
Oh my god, what just happened?
We've moved.
We're
Who
gone.
moved?
They just moved back a little bit.
Yeah, it's like it moved.
The token moved here,
Oh, that was weird. Okay, sorry about that.
and it's also big again.
No,
What
no,
happened?
we got it. There
No,
we go.
it's-
No, it's really tiny.
There you
That's all
go.
I can get.
Oh god!
Oh god!
Good-
Oh god! Don't
good-
make it that. Don't make it too small. You won't be able to make it bigger.
Yeah, I was like, good luck resizing that one.
Oh, did
Gonna
that
actually
happen?
lose us.
Yeah, it gets to the point if you can't zoom in enough, you
Too
can't
small
click on the
now.
area. Yeah.
Why is it not letting me? Yeah, whatever. Fuck it. So
Ahem.
sorry.
I'm messing with you.
No. If you want to, you can like type down Bryn Shander here so I can
got it.
figure out how to.
Keep going.
Okay. All right. So this, for experienced travelers, you've kind of learned to either like talk amongst each other and stuff, or just kind of do like one step at a time, and just put your mind on the back burner for a bit, like as a sort of exercise to thank you, to kind of get rid of the mundanity of it. However, Octavio, this is you've never worked so physically hard in your life, going from there to there, and it's like your thighs are burning, and like your face stings from the cold, and I really can't like properly describe just how absolutely bitingly cold it is. It's like for Beery, this is nothing. Like this is actually nothing. She's the Goliath. She's been acclimated to this. But even the more seasoned travelers, like this is your face burns from it. Like wearing face covers is essential, and mittens on hands, like your ears hurt.
Fully bundled and wrapped up. You can just see my eyes. That's it.
Yeah, exactly. And like you probably have like your tail tucked in somewhere, because that's the no extremities left out. And as you approach this copse of trees, hold on 1 second. Something's going to happen.
Oh,
I could think that the sweat from Octavio just like has like icicles, and there's like snot coming out of his nose, just like frozen over his like covering. He's where's the
At
next
that moment,
tavern?
I just want to like spread my arm across the tundra and be like, ah, the beauty. Am I right, Octavio?
What beauty!
Majesty of the tundra.
I don't know. This is terrible.
It is.
Beery, I know you are seasoned, but try and let him conserve his energy.
Just saying, it's beautiful
Yeah,
out here.
Yeah, Barry, you're right at home. This is like you're just like hey, look at this beautiful snow, and you like shove it in Octavia's face to like like. Okay.
Look at how good this is, and I just like rub it on his face as much as I can, just really.
Like, nah, it's so cold, it burns.
Okay. So
Aren't you
I can't.
cold resistant?
Yeah, no, I'm not.
He's fire
I
resistant.
am fire resistant.
Oh, you're...
You
Why?
made the absolute worst
Why?
character.
Why would you do that?
He did it on purpose.
I know. I really appreciate it. I mean, like, hats off to you for like.
No, I don't. Get out of here. Why would you do that? Everything else up until that point, you had me. I'm off. I'm nope.
He can't pick. He
I
can't
grew up-
pick what resistance he has. He's a tiefling.
I grew up in the south. It makes sense for me to be fire resistant. Like coming up here, completely, literally out of my element. I wanted to play something that was
Oh
not
no,
min-maxed.
it's Dragonborns. I was thinking Dragonborns because I know Dragonborns you can choose
Yeah, no, I'm
your ancestry. Sorry, I was about to yell at you. I was about to be like, dude.
no,
really?
I don't have
Come
resistance.
on.
I have I can make
I wasn't
fire.
thinking, what
That
am I
just
saying?
I can be like fire.
Well, that's useful.
Ah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah. Why don't you
I
do
thought
that
you, were,
right
I
now?
thought you were fire resistant.
Well, here's the thing. My character doesn't. My character has never gone out.
Okay, so you. All right.
We approach the
So-
copse of trees.
You guys are bickering in front of a copse of trees as Beery's like, why don't you use your dragon blood to make yourself not useless? And Octavia's like, that's not how it works.
You don't understand.
Yeah, but Swift, there's something in the trees.
17 passive perception.
17 passive perception.
I can
indeed.
see in the future.
You don't even need 17 passive perception as
You know what I just realized too? Natural Explorer, when I make wisdom and intelligence checks about my favored terrain, I get an addition. I basically have expertise.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's pretty much like just take a natural 20. It's fine. Yeah.
That's nothing, right?
Yeah, it's
As
currently
crystal? What?
it's currently a +9.
Wow.
God.
For
Anyways,
survival and perception.
so these two are bickering like they have for like the past like day or so. Meanwhile, what you hear and more importantly what you feel outside of the wind is like a strong like noise.
Like can I feel
Yes.
it in the ground?
Yeah, you can feel and you can see like the snow like
Oh, wow.
with
Um,
every bud.
Do I know what would be doing that?
You don't need to roll or anything or guess because you see the tusk and the trunk protruding from one of these massive trees, a mammoth, and astride that mammoth is a frost giant adorned with bone armor, wielding a gigantic javelin made of wood and bone and rough leather.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Now this
saw-
guy knows what's up.
I sort of signal for everybody to shut up and get low.
And I'm just like, that's not how it works, Beery. Damn it!
Thankfully, he hasn't seen you yet. But
I run over to Octavio and I grab him by the lapels. I'm like, shut your mouth.
He has.
Why?
Yes.
What happened?
And
He
I point.
He has the lance in one hand and what seems to be some sort of hunting net in the other. But like the net is so wide, or not wide, but like the threads of the net are as thick as like Octavio is wide. Like
Mhm.
that's how big it is. And well, let's. I mean, if
I sort of
I'm
like
actively trying. I'm actively trying to convince Swift. I can take this guy. I can totally do
You got
this.
this all by
Beauty,
yourself.
I
oh
understand.
my fucking god!
Look
By
at
the
how
way, guys,
strong
chat-
he is.
Chat is saying that we should do it because we're level 1. We can totally take him.
Yeah, you
Oh,
know,
Swift
He's not
is
gonna
just
kill
like,
you guys level
Fury
1.
agrees.
everyone's just like, get down. cover yourselves in snow. Do not approach it, Beery.
Are frost giants all bad, or
Yes,
would
they're
he just
just
be a dude?
well. I can answer as no, that's my character, but
Okay.
I mean, as DM, they don't have to be.
This is a weird question.
As a DM, they are though.
Do I know?
As a DM,
So-
As a
I
DM,
understand
you should be
this.
worried.
Yeah. What?
Um,
What's going on?
Weird question, but since I grew up like in the tribes in the area, would I know him? Or would I be familiar with
Dude,
frost
This
giants
one
at all?
specific.
I'm just
frost giant.
saying.
Okay, yeah.
You
Roll me.
never know. Gotta ask.
That
Okay.
is name.
Okay,
Maybe
Frost
when you
giants
are
are
all-
like anybody that isn't a giant. So
I'm gonna give you the choice of
I am
either.
basically a giant.
Close enough.
No. No. Go,
Swift
go,
knows enough to just.
He
Swift is
really
already
wants
covering
to be a-
themselves in snow.
Goliaths are still technically medium creatures. They're not giants.
They have
do-
giant blood, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. So
like a bad
Dear-
cousin.
Beery, you would know from your Goliath heritage that giants are bad news. Like that is
Oh,
something.
as like my best friends.
No, as in like you see a giant, you book it the other fucking direction because a giant will wreck your day. It's explained in your Goliath tribe through like a kid's like what's it? What am I thinking of? Not a lullaby, but like a bedtime story. Like why you don't mess
Fairy
with giants.
tale.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like and it's
Reality tale.
yeah, and it's something to the effect that's like, oh, there once was a little Goliath that tried to mess with a giant, and the giant like threw him over a mountain, and we don't see that Goliath anymore.
Oh, that is a great story.
Yeah, the
So-
end.
So-
What happened to that Goliath? It's dead.
So right
That's
now-
what
Go
happened.
to sleep.
Ah!
It's dead.
So right now,
He got stomped 85 times.
Swift is burying himself in the snow. Barry
Swift is currently digging into the snow and burying themselves.
okay. I am standing in awe of what I just seen, like wide open, just.
I am also like reluctantly burying myself in the snow, and I rip Octavio down.
All right.
Just-
Yeah,
Plonk.
I definitely hide. I think I know enough to stay away from that.
I need everyone to make a stealth check.
Stealth check.
Alex, can you do a mic
Group
check?
Stealth check.
Can you hear me?
Oh, we're doing
Yeah,
group
yeah, yeah.
stealth?
Yeah.
Smart.
Wow, that's a terrible
Okay.
check. Holy shit.
It's Swift. You're more preoccupied with getting. For some reason, Octavia is just like
She
just disappeared.
she pulled me so hard into the snow that I just.
I have
Yeah,
a plus
It's
6.
just a little
Yeah,
outline of where he
Barry
was.
just like boom, and just like Octavia just
Hits the
sinks
deck.
into the snow. And Swift, you're more worried about like everyone else getting covered
Yeah.
first. So
Luckily,
But-
I have like white fur camouflage.
yeah,
I like to think that Mittens just changed this tone, just blended into the wall, into the snow.
I was gonna say I should just dive behind like one of the mounds of snow that you guys create and just kind of
Yeah.
hide behind that.
so
I was hoping
So-
you'd like curl up on top and just settle in.
Luckily, the rest of you roll better. So
the frost giant on astride its mammoth exits the copse of trees, and it comes closer and closer to your position, and the ground shakes more and more and more. The snow comes pounding up in fresh powder around you, and it stops in front of where Swift is. Looks around, puts the lance back on its back, and mushes the mammoth forward, and the mammoth takes a normal step for it, but a giant step over all 5 of you at once, and you just hear like this mammoth just behind you as the snow just like pelts up from the footsteps and like falls down upon all of you, and continues on its course through the hills behind it, going towards the direction of where Bryn Shander was, or not towards Bryn Shander, but you know what I mean, like northward,
that away.
northward, away from you. That's all that matters.
We did it.
Hello, buddy.
It's funny that my first thought when I saw the giant, because I'm also playing Sword King Slender right now, it's like we can take that. I was like, oh
Yeah,
wait, we're
that's
level
true.
1.
Yeah.
We're level 1.
I say when you mentioned giants, I was like, we made friends with lots of giants. Were the frost ones the
Yeah.
bad
Well,
ones?
I just want to
Most-
remind you
most
all that
giants are
I
bad.
was DMing. I'm the nice DM. Andrew is not the nice DM.
And I also want to remind you, I was not part of that campaign, so I don't know whatever background lore there's established in those.
Yep.
So,
It was
Even
like
the giants, even the
That's why I
giants that
asked,
aren't
like-
bad are do not like humanoids most of the time.
Yeah.
Still questionable.
yeah, good is a weird proximity for giants.
Yeah.
It's 100% why I asked that. Like, how friendly are they to anybody, let alone like
Frost giants?
natives?
No.
Apparently not.
Frost giants are, the moment a frost giant locks eyes with you, it's a fight. Like, it's not, there's no. They
Fun
are very
fact: we have
very territorial.
an episode about giants on Attack of Opportunity, and you can listen to it on
Yeah,
Opportunity.
yeah, yeah.
Self-promotion.
35 minutes of beer and
Hey.
burping.
We go over all the giants.
I'm totally,
beer
I'm
and
totally
burping.
I've listened to it.
I mean, you're not wrong though. Anyway,
I
so
know.
this Octavio is like in the
I've listened to
snow,
all your episodes.
and I like to think that he's like on his back, and it's just like essentially a grave of snow around him. Is looking up, so he saw the giant, the mammoth, just step over him, and he just like in shock of like what he just witnessed.
Oh yeah, for a split second, the night sky is obscured by just mammoth undercarriage. Take from that what you will.
That is
But I
just
mean-
a great word.
Oh
But I
god,
mean-
duck.
Yeah. I was gonna say at level 1, even a mammoth by itself would have been bad news.
Yeah,
But I mean, but you just kind of get the sense of like raw primeval power that emanates from this thing, because as it was stepping over you, like you're being rocked in
Yeah.
whatever holes you guys dug yourselves into.
yeah.
And it's a rhythm, or not a rhythm, it's a vibration you can feel so deep you can feel like in your chest cavity, like as it's walking away from you.
Beery's reaction is like, I am under my breath, like, I'm gonna fight one of those one day.
One of these days.
One of these days. I'm
Alright.
coming for you and I'm stealing your mammoth too.
A few levels from now.
Alright. We survived.
So where do you intend on going? Do you intend to stay on the trail, or do you wish to save precious time and try to go through the trees? I
Nope.
keep saying cops a lot.
We
but
still have a half day of travel, right?
yes.
Okay.
Stay on the trail.
Stay on the trail.
Yeah.
Okay. Rolling some dice. To
Oh, we
see
should probably
to see what
should
kills
we
you.
take a moment
What?
to eat our snacks?
Oh, too late. Anyways.
We have to stop it. We have to stop and eat. Calm down.
As long as we eat at some point during the day.
Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
throwing it out there.
All right. So I would. Do you guys want to be like, whew, that was hairy? Snack break, anybody?
Snack?
Yeah.
Taking a snack break when we just got past a giant and a mammoth, probably not the smartest idea.
yeah.
He turns around because he hears like a crumpling of a wrapper. He's like, wait.
It's Octavio in the background with the loudest bag of chips.
with the sun chips.
The sun
with
chips.
The sun chip is like the biodegradable bag.
Yeah.
The crunchiest chips you've ever heard.
Yeah.
Just imagine Ben's on hand, comes back up with like a tray of orange slices for some reason. All right.
Where did you get that orange? Don't worry about it.
I smuggled it. All right. So, all right. You travel. You're only able to travel a little bit. Oh no! I did not want a full screen Discord. I need to see Roll20. Not that I don't want to see you guys.
Wow.
But
Wow.
what?
You're not.
Why?
You don't have a dual monitor? What are you
No,
doing?
I don't. No, I don't have a
Oh,
Discord.
Daz.
Roll 20.
Oh my god, you
Discord?
serious?
Roll 20.
Or you can do
Roll
like a
20,
side-by-side
Discord.
screen.
I'm gonna buy a third one.
I can, but then it's like the toolbar is like half of the actual map. Or yeah, it's not great. All right, so you guys. So yeah, whew, man, that was Jesus Christ. Octavio, you good? That was-
Octavio is quieter than usual.
After that,
Yeah.
okay.
We sort of look at him
The-
just like,
the-
you understand now.
That was your first brush with death.
It just dawned on him that it's not fun out here.
It's just dawning on you?
No, like he knew that it wasn't like, you know, a picnic, but he just witnessed a fucking giant and a mammoth.
That thing wouldn't have even had to try to kill you. It
And
would
he-
have stepped on you and
yeah.
you would have died.
And he froze in place. If it wasn't for Beery, he would have pretty much given all of you guys away.
So
Oh
I'm
man.
gonna reveal more. I'm just
Wait,
kind
does
of.
that mean you like me now?
Octavio's, well, what? I never disliked you. You guys disliked me.
No, I know. We don't dislike you. We think you're just fine. You're just rations at the moment.
No, I know.
I think you're a liability.
But yeah,
Yeah.
We don't
At
hate
worst.
you.
Swift,
We just
Swift,
think-
We just.
Swift looks at Octavio and it's like it's like do you understand? And Octavio's like,
All right. So you get about this far with the snowshoes now. And where you're at now, there is actually kind of an advantageous area for if you guys wish to stop and rest, because the trail up ahead, it splits, but where you're at right now, and that's still a while to go. But where you're at right now, there is a hill on. Oh, sorry, I should probably move you guys a little bit further up.
Can you like open up the map a little bit more? It is like a sliver. Like we can't see the icon anymore.
I
yeah.
know.
He's,
Hold on, I will.
he's doing
No
it
spoilers.
slightly on purpose. If you listen to our map episode, you know what we
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Available to anywhere you listen to your podcast on. Let's talk opportunity.
New episodes every other Wednesday.
New episode every other Wednesday. Except for last week.
Except for when they're not on every other Wednesday.
Like last week's.
Yeah.
Or this one coming up, because I realize we can't record on 4th of July.
There we go.
Lies.
I'm not gonna be able to. I will not be sober enough to record on 4th of July.
That'll make it better.
That's even better. I want to clarify.
That is the beer episode.
Whoa.
All right. So yeah, there. I opened it up a little bit because somebody had a boo. See. All right. No, this is intentional. This is kind of, for me, this creates a more immersive effect. But yeah, so right now the trail is between two hills, one to the north and one to the south. When even the more tempered of you are becoming exhausted, and not exhausted, but just like, okay, we need to start pacing ourselves now, especially in these conditions. You gather that now might be the time we might need to start hunkering down, maybe finding some place to weather the rest of the night out. So, do you want to try to rest on the trail, or do you want to go off the trail to try to see maybe you can find some more natural housing?
I like to think that at this point, like what sparked this thought process right now is that Octavio is being really quiet, and then he just like collapses on the snow because he's so exhausted. You know, like
And
when-
that and
you know, like
and that
when your muscles are like you work out so much that you can barely even stand, like your legs are just noodles, like that type of like just.
and that might be the actual situation, because you said that Octavio was quieter after the giant encounter. So you all might have noticed that he is more, what's the word I'm looking for? Like he's like more
Reserved.
Lethargic.
thank you, reserved. And that like he's starting to process, oh no, this is not, this is not like the adventures in the storybooks and whatnot. But you got-
Reality just set in.
Yeah.
yeah, and you guys keep pushing on, and you make it to this area between the two hills when Mittens, you notice that Octavio, he just kind of he doesn't pass out, but he just like kind of like in the snow, like it's like he's worn out, like he can't go any further.
Gonna just pick him up and be like, I got you, buddy. And pull him out of an Octavio-shaped snow hole.
Jam shaped hole. Shape hole.
I
there
do the
anything
thing where I
around
grab
us?
him under the arm.
For shelter, or is that we're just on a trail?
I was gonna say, do Swift and Barry want to like survey the area and see if we can find
Mhm.
somewhere?
Yeah.
Okay. So are you? So you're gonna leave? You're gonna leave Octavio and the rest behind while you two go out and survey?
On the trail, yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna leave them on the trail, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see some nature checks, and with Swift,
Is this not survival?
Oh yeah, sorry, survival checks. My bad. Thank you. That's what I meant to say. That makes more sense. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Plus
okay.
9.
Good.
Holy shit!
It's because it's my favorite terrain.
Oh, that's nasty.
Woo!
Level 1.
I'm
plus 9.
just here
Let's
for
go.
show.
Dang.
Damn.
So 19.
You know, if I would have made that ranger, my favorite terrain would have been like the coast.
You
Why?
had made Octavio, but a ranger.
Oh my god.
I don't
There's
even
a time-
just
What
as a matter of the character concept, that wouldn't have been possible.
There's a time to lean in, and there's a time to like.
Hey, it's polar opposite from, the blood hunter in the middle of Barovia.
Anyways,
What's luck?
that's despair. You can put that under the despair.
Alright, that was going to spare.
Perfect.
We
What
haven't had
happens
one
when we
today.
get to 10? Do we change like the font
We,
maybe?
no, we, no, we all
I
get.
think that's when we have to play a one-off because Andrew tagged out that weekend for drinking.
Okay, so Swift, you're able. Ooh, hold on. How do I want to run this?
Hey, we just reached 10.
Oh, awesome.
Nice.
Pop some streamers.
Alright. Yay.
All right. So you guys are surveying the area, and I just realized I had whatever. You guys are surveying the area when all of a sudden the wind drops, and it drops significantly.
Oh, good.
And no.
Oh, that's bad. That's very bad.
We don't want wind. Wind is cold.
Oh.
And Swift, you recognize with that amazing survival, there's a blizzard coming.
Oh no.
Right as you find a cave on near the base of one of these hills over here,
Alright. Uh,
Is it far or is it like?
Beatty,
can
Beatty,
we
go
see it?
back and grab them.
Okay.
How how far are we away are we? Are we able to like see them?
You see them at first, but
Oh.
then the wind kicks up,
All right,
And
so I
so-
remember where this is.
and suddenly you're like, Swift's like, Barry, you need to go back for them right now. And right as he says that, the wind violently kicks up.
So fast. Wow.
Yeah, really fast.
Actually, Beatty, strike that. You stay here. I'll go get them.
Okay.
Can we start heading that direction?
Well, we don't know what's happening.
I mean, we have some idea. We saw them, right?
No, they walked away from
Hold
us.
on.
Right?
Hold on.
Is there like a
Yeah, they're in-
cave or like
they're
what
in
are
the
we in?
woods. Yeah, you said you found a cave in the woods over there.
Yeah, no, hold on.
Can you not hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we can
no,
hear you.
no, we heard you. Okay, hold on.
No,
Swift found a cave.
Yeah.
Well, no, you guys find a cave, and so you're trying to determine which one of you is going to go back for the rest of the group.
Got it.
As
Yeah.
this is happening, the wind's starting to pick up, and Gar and Mittens are kind of like, I don't want to say tending to, but they're just kind of looking after Octavio. And all of a sudden, like it goes from like calm, and then all at once just like, and like it's just snow everywhere. Your visibility is supremely limited. It doesn't matter. Dark vision, get the fuck out of here. There ain't no dark vision in this. Like this is just this is snow blindness now. And the sound of blizzard winds roaring in your ears causes everything to become muffled. And hold on, I'm gonna roll one thing.
one thing.
Ooh, perfect. Gar, you notice something off in the distance. A figure. You can't quite make it out because of the wind and whatnot, but it has glowing yellow eyes, and the eyes like permeate through the snow, and you can see the snowfall around it. The only thing that you can make out is the fact that it has what seems to be curled horns above it. And then the wind picks up again, and the figure blows away in the wind, disappearing into snowflakes with it. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So who's going back for the rest of the party?
Swift.
Swift? Okay. All right. And okay, so I need one person that's I need Swift to roll a survival check, and I need one other person in the group that was left behind to roll a survival check. Just one. Y'all determine amongst you three which one should roll it.
My survival's actually pretty decent. I
Yeah.
got plus
Mine's
5.
Yeah, I got a
So-
1, and I'm catatonic right now.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and give it a shot.
Okay.
To see if I can find my way back to them. Oh
We're
no!
gonna die!
I rolled a 3. Are you kidding?
As Octavio sees the roll happening, he starts crying. No, I'm just kidding.
Well,
Okay. All right.
Oh man.
Okay, so you're unable to navigate the.
I'm muted. I
Oh,
was
what?
still muted.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's good.
I can't see the video because I'm trying to focus on the. Anyways, I can see the video now. So Gar is unable to the the presence of Octavia's situation, seeing that figure in the snow, and then just like the sudden violence of the fact that how quickly the storm came on, like it just completely like obliterates your sense of direction, and you just realize you guys are lost. Like it's like you guys might be on the trail, but wherever you are in correlation to Swift and Beery, like you have no idea where they might be. So Swift, it's all on you now. You got to roll that survival check
So
to see
the
if you can
last
find them.
the last thing that Barry sees before Swift heads out into the blizzard from the mouth of the cave is fur starting to grow up along their forehead and like on their hands and their claws lengthening as they sort of hunch over and take on a more sort of bestial appearance. And I'm going to shift into my transformation.
Nice.
Awesome.
So I get advantage on this survival check. Which is good. That's a 21.
That is good.
Okay,
Oh my
Gar.
god.
Gar, Mittens, and Octavio. You're surrounded by these blizzard winds, and it's so strong that like you're like if any part of your equipment or whatnot that's like kind of loose, like perhaps like capes or scarves or something, they are like violently whipping in the wind, just like and stuff. And you're all huddled together, and it somehow managed to get even colder, and you're all looking at Gar for some sort of guidance. And Gar, I don't know if you're putting on a brave face or not for them.
I'm
You're
just like, I know exactly where we are, guys. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we're
Don't
just
worry.
we just got to sit tight. We're gonna wait this out. And through the snow, you see. Well, what does your shifted form look like?
So you see how they look normally. Effectively, their ears get a little like longer. Some sort of like whitish gray fur grows up along the top of their head, like like sort of forehead area, with more pronounced like leopard spots, and like sort of down the sideburns part of their face, like the sides.
Okay.
Otherwise, in the rest of their clothing, I mean, because they're wearing such heavy clothing, you don't really see much else. But facially, the eyes have become more cat-like. The teeth have become longer, and their like claws have become longer.
Okay. So
is it enough of a
I
change
didn't-
for Octavio not to recognize it?
Oh no, you'd still recognize them. It's just, scarier.
Okay.
it's just Swift but hairier.
Okay.
But yeah. So I didn't know if it was something like Swift transforms into like a hound, or they transform into
Right.
like a lycanthrope kind of
No,
thing. I didn't know.
No, it's kind of like a half step.
Okay.
Like they
Okay.
don't go full. They don't go full like animal, but
Okay.
they sort of take on a very. They're still humanoid in appearance. They're just even more bestial.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
'Cause
nice.
I was about to attack you with acid splash.
So
Oh god, what is that?
What is that?
Yeah, I'll be freaking the
actually
fuck out.
You see them roll up, and they've already taken like the rope off of their pack, and have started like just thrown it and said, "Grab a hold."
well, you say grab a hold, but all they hear is because of the wind.
Yeah,
I think
So
we
it's-
get the gist of it.
Yeah.
yeah. I just like put it in their hands, and I start
I look
start
up,
making my way back.
and I'm even more concerned now for my safety.
Stranger danger, who are you?
No, I mean, it's
Yeah.
not that big. I know who it is. I'm just like, oh my god, what's happening right now?
I'm just sort of like using my favorite terrain and my wander of like excellent geography memory. I'm just retracing my steps back through the blizzard.
All right. So you have Octavio, Gar, and Mittens on hand. Like they're holding onto this rope, and you're guiding them back to the cave. And with
Yes.
that survival check, you are able to go back to the area that you saw before where Beery was, and you see Beery still standing outside of the cave. I'm assuming just making sure that everyone gets back here alive. I can't hear
Speaking
you.
of camp, I know that Swift has got this. I've already started settling in. There's a fire. I've already started warming up the rations. There's tea. We're
Where-
good to
Oh,
go.
wow.
Where are you setting up this fire? Is it in the cave or outside the cave?
In the cave, depending on
Okay,
how
good.
big the cave is.
No, the cave. The cave.
No, I
is
wouldn't be
outside.
setting up outside.
Yeah,
Baboon
because
Oh,
Science-
okay.
Baboon science says you never go full animal.
Thank you.
Uh,
Thank you, Baboon Sign.
Before I actually set up the camp, can I just do a quick sweep through to see that there's no other creatures in here?
An owl bear in the at the end.
it's funny. It's funny you should say that because as you go into, I'm not gonna say like you walked in, you immediately start like a fire. Like you go in and you start setting down like your pack and stuff like that, and you go, you're like, okay, all right, let's check this place out to see. And this is
Sort
before,
out.
Yeah, this is before the rest of the group gets here because you said you were going to set up camp while they were away. So you're like, all right, let's see if there's anything else in this cave besides me. And as you say that, you hear somewhere in the cave cackling noises like hyenas. And that's where we're going to
Like hyenas?
Or
hyenas.
actually hyenas.
Ooh.
And that's what we're going to pick up
No,
next.
What?
No, I want them to come back to the cave, and Beery has slaughtered like 3 hyenas, and they're already like being roasted on the fire.
Yeah,
I don't
like,
think
look,
I don't think they're hyenas.
Well, I mean, we'll have to see what happens next
Are you
week.
getting flashbacks to
Yes,
Underdark?
I'm getting PTSD from the Underdark. Oh my god, that was awesome.
We'll have to find out what happens to Beery next week on Icewind Dale. Beery defeated.
Dragon Ball. Oh shit! Whoa, that was great. Awesome.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was amazing. Thank you everybody who joined us. All 5 of you. At one point we had like 10 people, which was great. I don't know how you pronounce your name, but Moldy HQ. Thank you for sticking along. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a good time watching us. I know you're a little bit farther away in the story that we are. And Baboon Sign. Thank you again for joining us. Moldy. Okay, cool. There you go.
Oh, Woody.
And with that, we have a new episode that just released on our podcast recently. We're gonna be back next week with our live stream of Icewind Dale. By then, I will have a more professional looking overlay. We had to like do this half-assed one for today because Roll20 was just not having it. So we're gonna do a new thing. So don't worry about that. We look a bit more professional on the daily. But with that, thank you so much. Yeah, we do. Thank you.
It's high quality.
Yeah, we do. And now we're gonna look even better because we have 16:9 webcam. You know.
Yeah, it looks way better.
It looks
than
so
that
much
Roll
better.
21.
Yeah. So, but yes, thank you guys. You all have a wonderful night, and make sure to be back next week to see what happens to Beery. To see if Octavio grows up a little bit. We'll find out next. So thank you so much. It'll be if Beery dies before Octavio. Octavio's just gonna kill himself.
I would be so mad.
That would be incredible.
He's
Swift would just
gotta
be like,
last the longest.
Octavio,
I left you here because I thought you would be okay.
Octavio will just not know what to do with himself. It was just like, what? The strongest person I know died.
You know what to do. You have to eat my corpse. That's how this works.
You gain Beery's courage.
All right.
You have to eat her heart to get her strength. That's how
Yes.
that works.
Thank you guys. You all have a
Duh.
wonderful night.
to be perfectly honest with you, if that is how it happens, and Swift is like, I was not expecting that. That would be fucking great.
That'd be amazing.
That would be great.